Hold on, I gotta get to. I'm so glad y'all didn't see that because y'all wouldn't have let me lay that down. Hold on, y'all. Oh, if you would have seen that, you would be judging me. Wait a minute. Hold on, baby. Whew. All right. How are you? Can you hear me okay? It has been a really good day, really eventful day. Started my garden in the backyard, giving people a chance to come in. My daughter made this. How are you guys doing today? As we wait for people to come in, know what kind of questions you have for me. And can you guys hear me? I'm doing good. How are you? We are going to get deep into some hair, okay? Not just hair care. We're going to do full question and answer. So right now, let's go with your questions. We're going to do questions until 4. I'm a little early and I was coming on at 4, but we're going to start off at 4 o'clock we're going to start off right now with questions. We're going to stop at 4, and then after that, we'll go into everything. And if no one has questions right now, then we will just head straight into what we have to talk about. My baby, she keep changing the way she tape it, and I can't move it because you're gonna see it. It's hot. Hey. Okay, so while I'm waiting for people to get their questions in, I don't know if any of you guys are following me on Instagram, but I ended up making a post on Instagram talking about some of the businesses, some of the Black businesses that we think are Black-owned businesses, some of the products that most people are arguing with their hairstylists about on a regular basis are not even Black-owned. Give me a 1 if you saw that post on my Instagram. Give me a 2 if you did not see it and you want me to list a couple of products that you think are Black-owned, not Black-owned businesses. Give me a 2 if you need me to list those, and give me a 1 if you already seen it. Hey, how long do you leave in a protective? Your hair should be, if you look at some of my old videos, and whenever I save this video, I will leave some of the description box below, but your hair needs to be washed on a regular basis. So whatever is too long to make your scalp up with things that block the follicle, which in return blocks hair growth. Okay, so honestly, I wouldn't go over like 2. For example, these braids are coming down literally like either tomorrow or the next day. I was going to take them down today, but I just did at the time. This has been about almost approaching 2 months, which is actually kind of a long time for me. I'm going to take them out, but in the midst of me having them in, I have continuously cleansed my scalp and things of that nature. So honestly, 2 months is for me. Okay. Can I moisturize with water and oil? No. Water, a lot of people think water is a moisturizer when it comes to your hair, but all water is going to do is break down the hydrogen bond in the hair and make it so you can control the structure of your hair. And all oils do not penetrate the hair follicle or the hair shaft. Some oils, like castor oil, for example, seal it, meaning it's simply meant to retain length and not to moisturize. So it's going to put a coating on your hair, but is it moisturizing the internal level? No, it is not. So it really depends on what types of oils you use. I really, really want you guys to go check my channel. I know people were here for silk press videos, and when you didn't see the silk press videos, you weren't really watching, but I have a whole lot of videos on all the difference between oil. Oh my God, the difference between an oil that's meant for lift retention and an oil that is meant to hair grow and moisturize. There's a difference. You have to learn the difference between the two, and it's super complex for me to give you right now. So make sure you go check the video, because we have a video about oils and the difference between an oil that is meant to retain length and an oil that is meant to moisturize, because there is a difference. I have 4C hair and I have it twisted out now. How do I prevent breakage? Love, that just depends on what your everyday style is, everyday hair routine is. There are a lot of different things that could go into your hair breaking. It could be you over manipulating your hair when it's wet. It could be detangling your hair enough. There are so many different things that can go into breakage. So you guys, before you ask me a question, I need you to be very, very descriptive. What I mean by this really quick, and then we're gonna keep moving along. Whenever it comes to like a consultation, technically that's what you guys are asking me to do here. When you listen, we're basically doing virtual consultations. So if you were a client of mine and this was a paid consultation, I would be asking you, your porosity. So I would need to know what your porosity level is. I would be going through your hair, checking your hair's density and all of those different things. Then before I actually sit down in my chair for their consultation, they fill out a form. And on this form, it tells me all of their hair patterns, all of their hair routines, and then they sit down for a consultation. So you guys, if you do not tell me, like if you want me to answer a question about your hair care, how do I make my hair, how do I retain length? I need you to tell me your porosity. I need you to tell me your density, and I need you to tell me what you do from your hair from Monday to Sunday. Okay? That's the only way I can give you a valid answer. There is no one size fits all answer when it comes to hair. Really hope that makes sense. You love my voice, girl. Thank you, girl. Okay, as soon as I answer these last couple questions that are already asked, then we will head into the Black hair care products that are not Black owned. Somebody else ask questions just for right now. And once I get to the last question, we're going to head over to this list, and then I'll get back to the questions. I promise. What is a good scalp cleansing? Same thing for you as everybody else. I need you to tell me what your routine is, because a good scalp cleansing technique for you may not be for me. It depends on your routine. So I need to know from Monday to Sunday. I use moringa oil while I have. Can I use? You sure can. Moringa oil is one of the best oils for you to use while your hair is braided, because that's too scientific. I was about to, y'all will be like, what? Basically, the way the chemical compound in moringa, it goes deep into the hair follicle and the hair shaft and the cuticle layer. Okay, so it's really, really good, and it has amazing detoxifying properties and so many other things. So moringa oil is an excellent oil to use when your hair is braided. It's actually one that I use as my hair is braided on a daily basis to cleanse my scalp while these braids are in. So yes, moringa oil is amazing. No, baby. I have high porosity hair, thick density. Do you suggest MSN, collagen, and deep conditioner mix? Thank you for asking this question. This is the her question is the last one, and then I'm going to get into this list, and then we will start questions back. I promise. Really good question. I really, really, really want you guys to understand that even though YouTube is here, and I'm a YouTuber too, so I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm teaching y'all how to do something too. Do stuff too. Just because y'all see something online on YouTube does not mean that you should do. It does not mean that it works good for your hair. Understand that when you see people that make a video, oh, mix MSN or MSG or whatever you say, mix this within your hair care product. Understand that that does not mean that that is the formula that is going to work for your hair. Go into a hair salon or a hair shop or a beauty supply store and you buy a product on the shelf. The product has been formulated by somebody who has a degree in chemistry. Before the product is able to be sold on a shelf, it has to be tested and approved by the FDA. Okay, so it is completely different. You making a product at home and getting something that was made in the store, just like rice water. Everybody's mad at me still about the little rice water thing. We'll get into that in a minute. But, and then a lot of people are like, oh, well, they sell rice water products. Guess what? It's made by a scientist. And that scientist knows how to grow the bacteria safely. They know how to control which type of bacteria they're growing. They know how to the exact strain that they want to use. Okay, so it's completely different. You growing it in a lab and somebody growing it in your house, and somebody, you getting something that was grown in a lab by a chemist and a scientist and a professional licensed cosmetologist that studied the product. Okay. Okay. Okay, Cheyenne, we're going to address one comment like this, and then after this, moderators, I see one moderator in here, and then I want you to block every person who makes like this, because for one, with the state that the world is in right now, and with everybody fighting for their lives, the last thing that I am going to do is stand here with people. So let's get to this comment really quick, and then we're going to get into everything else, because this is a really good thing to get into. Cheyenne Moore said, it's like we can't ask because you act like you can't answer our question. We don't know what to ask you that can be answered. What type of questions can you answer? Okay, so when you go into your OBGYN or you go into a doctor's office in general, there are specific questions that you ask. You're going to say, well, you're having stomach problems, right? You're not just going to walk into your OBGYN and say, my stomach hurts. What's wrong with my stomach? You do that. Before your OBGYN comes in the room, the nurse is going to come in. She's going to take your temperature. She's going to take your blood pressure. She's going to take your blood. They're going to run multiple tests on you before the doctor ever comes in. They're not just doing that to kill time. The doctor needs your blood work, and needs a full printout and a full layout on who you are, your blood sugar, what your highs and lows are, any diseases you may have, any medications you could possibly be on, because there is no one size fits all solution for every one person. Understand that. Caption, it says in the caption of this video, it says that if you are a sensitive person, do not come in my live. And that is exactly what I meant, because we're all grown adults. YouTube is not for children, which means that everybody that is on here is an adult. Okay, so I'm not gonna mince words. I'm not being nasty, being disrespectful. If you want me to give you a valid answer, I need to know your background. We are not in person, so I cannot sit you down there and touch your hair. Because if you were in front of me and you said, Cyn, my hair isn't growing, what do I do? I'll say, okay, give me a minute. Keep in mind, before you would have already filled out a form. So I would have already known your background. I would already know what type of medications you're on. And I will already have a full-fledged list of who you are in your background for me to give you the right answer on what you should do moving forward with your hair. So please do not think that I come in here on my live right now and think that I'm just going to be able to give you an answer just from you saying, I got low porosity. My hair dry. What do I do? That's crazy. Okay. So I'm only addressing one person like that. Everyone else will be blocked. Period. Too much stuff going on in the world today for me to be going back and forth with y'all over stuff like that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. Okay. Thank you. Ooh, some of y'all just didn't get whoopings. Like, sorry, y'all just got on my nerves. It's wine in this cup. Yeah, so, okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, my routine. I'm gonna answer these. I know I just said this. I'm gonna answer these last questions and then we'll be moving on. I just want to get these out the way because if I don't, My routine literally every day is shower, wet my hair, and then add some conditioner before getting out the finger detail. I don't use anything else but shampoo once every 3 weeks. That's not okay. And I'm going to explain it to you. So your routine is literally every day. You wet your hair in the shower. Okay. So understand that once again, when you wet your hair, and by the way, please everybody take out some paper and a pen, write down everything that I'm saying, every little scientific word or whatever that I write down. So when I get done talking, when this goes off, you can go research it yourself. You don't have to think that I'm saying as rule of thumb. Google is there for everybody. Okay. So whenever you wet your hair, what you're doing is breaking the hydrogen bond in the hair. You're not anything like giving your hair super moisture or anything like that. When you wet your hair, you are breaking the hydrogen bond that is holding your hair in place. Hydrogen bond is broken. The hair is now waiting for something to do. So by you only breaking the hydrogen bond and putting conditioner in the hair, you give the hair direction whatsoever. The hair doesn't know what to do. Is like, okay, we're just going to sit here until we dry because she can tell me what to do. And then you wait until you can comb through it, and then you finger detangle, and then you only wash your hair with it. What did you say? Once every honestly, I mean, if that's feasible for you, that's fine. But I really would recommend, like, if you just actually wash your hair at least. If you're wetting your hair every day, wash your hair once a week, and don't wet your hair in the morning. You are not supposed to detangle your hair with water, even though a lot of people, because it feels better. Why does it feel better? Because it creates slip. Why does it create slip? Because when you wet the hair, the hydrogen bond is broken. There are 3 bonds together: the hydrogen bond, the salt bond, and the disulfide bond. Okay, the hydrogen bond is the bond that you break when water is added. So straighten our hair and then we get it wet. It's like, ooh, girl, my hair done messed up. That is the hydrogen bond being broken. But when you give yourself heat damage, or if you hair color, or if you get a relaxer, you are changing the disulfide bond, and the disulfide bond is the bond that is permanently broken. By you not hair direction and you just wetting your hair and letting it do whatever, it forms in whatever way it wants to, and then over time you end up breaking the disulfide full regimen that does not include adding water to your hair every day. There are multiple products that you can use that will give you slip that are not water based. You do not need to break the hydrogen bond every single day. And without giving your hair direct, hair is just running wild and rampant. A lot of people are like, oh, if I put heat on my hair, it'll damage things. Or if I only do it a certain time, it'll damage things. That's not true. Everybody needs to learn their hair, and wetting your hair every day is too much, especially if you're not doing anything with it but putting conditioner in it. Last thing I'm going to say about that. Most people think that conditioner is like this life-saving thing. You guys, the only thing that makes your conditioner is oil, water, and wax, and a couple of additives. Water, oil, and wax. Right now, in front of me, if I had the stuff, which I don't, well, not in front of me, upstairs, we can make conditioner right now with a couple oils, and no extravagant oils. With a couple of oils, no oils, like 2 oils, you name them, 2 oils, a conditioning wax, and water conditioner. Okay, so you're anything magical when you're using conditioner to detangle your hair. It's just the water that is breaking the hydrogen. Oil. Conditioner is wax, water, and oil. So use oil by itself to detangle your hair, so you don't have to break hydrogen bond when you don't need to. Okay, hope that makes sense. What's a good shampoo? You guys go to my website, and once you go to my website, over on my blog, I always have different lists that I make for you guys, because it's quite a few products that I like. Speaking of, back to the questions, and I'll be able to tell where the last question was. Okay, I remember the question was oil, water, and wax. Yeah, it's wax. To make conditioner, you literally take distilled water, conditioning wax. There are a couple of different types of conditioner waxes, and I'm not lying. Once again, write notebook and a pen. Write it down when this ends. Go research it yourself. To make conditioner, you use water and then you use wax that almost looks like beeswax, like little pellets. You put that in a double broiler, melt it down, and then once the water and the melted wax are added together, and it emulsifies and it makes a conditioner. It looks just like it's conditioner. And then you put whatever additives you want in. You put whatever scent you want in. You put whatever oil you want. So if you want coconut oil conditioner, you add coconut oil or whatever the other additives that you want are the scent, and then boom, have conditioner. That's it. So when everybody's like, oh no, I'm not going to detangle my hair with no oil. I'm going to use conditioner. When you're using conditioner, detangling your hair with oil. It's just water, wax, and oil. Come on, y'all. I'll save it. Hey, love. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, so give me a 2 once again, because I forgot. Give me a 2 if you want me to list a couple of these product lines that we know of, that we really love, that are not Black-owned businesses or used to be Black-owned businesses that are not. And give me a 1 if you don't really want it. My hair is short, curly, and unruly. How do I tame it in the morning? What is your routine? I need to know your routine. Why is untamely? I can't answer that without knowing why it's untamely. Is there a school that teaches about Black hair care? No, you have to learn it yourself. Cosmetology schools. You guys make sure you check out my video with Boone. I love Boone. If Boone is here, hey, girl. Boone is a cosmetologist now, and me and Boone ended up doing a Zoom chat together. Make sure you go check it out. And she straight up told me they don't teach anything about Black hair. That's why y'all need to respect Black hairstylists, because everything that they know, especially if she dope, she learned it on her own. There are a couple of African American hair schools, but honestly, we'll get to after I get to these. After we answer these, after I give you this list, if you want to know, just remember. And when I say, okay, I'm done, then bring it up and we'll talk about cosmetology. Okay, looks like everybody wants to know. Boom. Alrighty, so this is the video. This is the post that I made on my Instagram. So that is the list. So let's go ahead and read it. I'm going to read the list of products to you. And then after I read all of the products, then I'm going to go back and go over them. And as I say the names of these products, I will say yes or yeah or no. Actually, no, we just going to go. Yeah. Okay. So Black owned. Cantu. African Pride. African Best. Cream of Nature. Dark and Lovely. Do Grow. Miracle. Let's Jam. Mane and Tail. TCB. Afro G. Sulfur 8. Eco Style. Carol's Daughter. And the Mace. So give me a 3 if you think that most of those businesses are Black owned. Give me a 3 that all of those businesses are owned by Black people. Give me a 3 if you know for a fact that at least one of those businesses are owned by a Black person. Come on, let's go. Let's go, sugars. Come on, give me a 3 if you think that any of those businesses are owned by Black. Give me a 3. And give me a 2 if you use any of these products. So give me a 2 if you use any of these products. And give me a 3 if you think that any of these products are by Black people. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so first we have, Cantu. Well, Cantu is owned by PDC Brands. PDC Brands owns Cantu. They acquired Cantu, which means that Cantu was purchased. Okay, they sold it, which means they probably did start off black, but are not anymore. Okay, and then after that, we have African Pride and Dr. Miracle, which is owned by Brian K. Marks. This is not a black person, never been a black person, has always been this Brian K. Marks. Okay, that's him not black. Africa's Best is owned by Michael Barker. Michael Barker, not a black person. Africa's Best, not a black person. So remember, so far we did Cantu is owned by PDC Brands. Okay, African Pride and Dr. Miracle is owned by Brian K. Marks. Africa's Best is owned by Michael, which is not a black person. Cream of Nature is owned by Pat Williams, which is a black woman. She was a masterologist, and unless she has sold her business, Cream of Nature is still owned by a black woman. Okay, hello, yes. Lovely is owned by L'Oreal. L'Oreal actually owns quite a few products that you think are black owned. Do Grow is owned by George B. Long, and he is not black. Okay. Let's Jam is owned by L'Oreal. Mane and Tail is owned by Devon B. He's white. It's Devon Science. He not black. Him not black. Afro G is owned by KAB Brands LLC. Sulfur A is Michael Barker, which is not a black person, by the way. Eco Styler is owned by Erin Tamer. I'm going to show you in a second. And Carol's Daughter started by a black woman named Lisa Price, but it was sold to L'Oreal. Main Choice was by a black woman named Courtney, and I'm not going to slaughter her last name, but she sold her business, part of her business. She still owns a small percentage of it to Beauty Brands, MAV Beauty Brands. Okay, just Google it. It's really, really simple. Now, here are some, I'm going to get to y'all in a minute. Here are some of him not black. Him is not black. None of them is black. None of them is black. Only one of them is black. Only the Cream of Nature. Only her is black. All the rest is not black. Let's get to some of their pictures, shall we? Okay. So, are y'all ready? Are you ready for this today? Because when I saw him, I said I wasn't ready for this bullshit. So African Pride and Doctor was owned by Brian K. Marks. Have y'all seen Brian? That's Brian, baby. That's who owned it. That is Brian. That's him. Who owned Dr. Miracle? That is Dr. Miracle, girl. That is your Dr. Miracle. That is Brian. That's who. Come on, baby. That's Dr. Miracle. This is Dr. Miracle at African Pride. That's African Pride. That is Dr. Miracle. Come on, stop playing with me. Okay, wait a minute. Eco Styler is my favorite one. So we go, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all just go see the people. Just rewind it and you'll get the order. That's another one. Oh, sorry. And him. Girl, are you ready? So the one, hold on. I gotta tell y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Mane and Tail. Y'all ready to see who owned Mane and Tail? Give me a 4 if you're ready to see who owned Mane and Tail. Give me a, baby, look, that's who owned Mane and Tail. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You better stop playing with me. With the horse. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah, come on. Sweet home Alabama. Oh, I just came from outside, y'all. Sorry. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready to see who owns Eco Style? And look, before I say this, because I know somebody gonna be mad, and I don't care. I'm leaving this up. I don't care who feel way about nothing. I don't remember. I have never really liked it. The only time I really like Eco Styler gel is when I use it for like molding for like short pixie cuts. When my client's relaxer is broader than that, I cannot stand Eco Styler gel for hair. It dries the hair out, it splits the ends, and we just not. Y'all ready to see who is that woman? Are y'all not ready to see MC such and such? Look who owns Eco Styler. You better stop playing with me, sucker. That's who owns Eco Styler. Yes. Come on, take it in. I'm gonna put it closer. Take it in. Smell it. I call when my kids crack. Smell it. Look at them in the face. Oh wait. Smell it. Did you smell it? You smell Brian. No, that's not his name. Wait, hold on. They got their gold chains on. They say, oh, we gotta hit them with the ice. They ain't even gonna know with the ice. They ain't even gonna know if we hit them with the ice. And this all jokes aside, everybody literally, we being real. Give me, if I can speak frank, give me a 3. Even though I told everybody not to be sensitive. No, smell it. Smell it. Did you take it in? Smell it. That's who. And then peep this. I just gave y'all a couple. The majority of brands that are owned, the majority of the brands that you guys love are not owned by Black people. They are not. They're not. They're not formulated by Black people. They're not. Yeah, only one product is Black owned out of all of that I just named. And these are the products that everybody like wars over. I used to have clients come book with me and they would want to argue with me about different products. Oh, this is the best product for Black hair and it's owned by a Black business. And it's like, Eco Styler been getting my money for years though. Yeah. And they look like ice baby. No, they look like you better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You won't once not miss your chance to blow. Because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Eco Styler. Those are the owners of Eco. Look at it in. Take it in. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. One more time. One more time. And I just want to go to Dr. Miracle one. Dr. Miracle. That is Dr. Miracle and African Pride. African Pride. African Pride. Dr. Miracle and African Pride. Damn it. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of it. Mind you, I've been knowing this the entire time. I'm a top. This is my job to know. I've been knowing this the whole time. So when I make videos and I say I don't like this product or I don't like this, and people are just like, oh, okay. Because I made a video saying that I cannot stand Eco Styler and I got so attacked by it. Y'all better stop playing with me. All right, I'm done. Okay. We can get back to y'all questions. I gotta lower this light. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. I literally just bought a bunch of products for my daughter, and I skipped over Cream of Nature thinking they were white owned. No, Cream of Nature is owned by a dope black woman. And let me say this before we get into it. Design Essentials. Yes, it is. That's why I didn't mention Design Essentials, because they're black owned. Design Essentials is black owned. But listen, you guys, I want to show y'all something. And I'm not being a smart ass. I just want y'all to do better. And right now, I'm not like, oh, I'm a YouTuber and I'm smarter than you. No. Right now, I'm your friend. We went to high school together. Or I don't know, like our mamas was friends and I lived down the street. That's who I am to you right now. So don't be getting offended. Like, well, she a professional. You wouldn't expect your friend on the street to be professional. So I'm your friend from down the street. Don't expect me to be professional. I'm not being a smart ass. No, I'm not. It takes 2.5 seconds to Google a product on your phone. I'll now prove it to you. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to say main. No. Let's see. Who owns Dr. Miracle? Photo. Okay, I just typed in Dr. Miracle photo. That's all I typed in, right? Look. Okay. And then seconds later, he pops up. You see him? He right there. That did not take a minute. We cannot blame these brands for us not being educated. That didn't even take a minute. Everybody, when you at the line at the store, pull out your damn phone and Google it. Who owns this product? You see it, boom. You look at the back, you know you got low porosity hair. That's why I tell everybody, know your porosity level. It's super easy. Bloop, bloop. You can pull it out. Y'all could have tested your porosity and know it by now. We've been in here. So it's literally the same exact thing. Y'all just watch me look up who owns Dr. Miracle, and then it popped right up. There's no excuse. We cannot keep blaming these brands for us being irresponsible. It's money, and it's your head, it's your scalp, and it's your body. And if you don't give a damn about it, nobody else is gonna care. Why do y'all expect for these brands more about you than you do? If you don't give a damn about it, why would they? Period. Search this shit on your phone. I'm sorry. Like if somebody's in their feelings about what I say, but we are irresponsible. We do it. And then when our hair falls out, we be like, oh my God, this brand messed my hair up. No, you didn't read. Because so many clients that I had come and sit inside of my chair, and then they be like, oh, they'll go sit in my chair and be like, oh my God, that is so crazy. Like I was using this product and it broke my hair out so bad. My hair started falling out. And I'm like, okay, what's your porosity level? Oh, I don't know. Okay. And then we'll test that porosity level, that porosity, and they use protein treatments on their hair every week. Duh, your hair is falling out. Or all of the natural community, everybody's hair is falling out. Everybody's hair is broken at the ends. And what does everybody in the natural community love to use on their hair? Apple cider vinegar. Everybody uses cider vinegar, rinses in their hair because they saw it on YouTube. Apple cider vinegar is a pure acid. You can clean a car bath with apple cider vinegar. You can clean your tub. You can unclog your sink and your tub and your toilet with apple cider vinegar. I just made a video about a foot soak where it dissolves dead skin, layers of dead skin with apple cider. So if apple cider vinegar can dissolve 10 layers of dead skin on my feet in 15 minutes, what do you think it's doing to your hair? We don't research, learn. We see something on YouTube. If it has enough views, and if the person is pretty enough, and if their hair is long enough, we do whatever the hell they say. And if we see somebody else that says you really shouldn't do that, you should do this, we attack that person. That's reality. Period. So my honest opinion on this whole entire thing, as it pertains to the Black community, as it pertains to hair and everything, we have to be real. Can we be real? And I'm about to pull my phone out as I'm saying this so I can show you as we're talking. We want equality, okay? We want people to treat us right. We want people to, and when I say we, I'm speaking to Black people. If you are not Black, I'm not necessarily talking to you, but you can say hello, welcome to the party, get some snacks. We want equality, to treat us right. We want respect and all of these different things. However, we treat each other like shit. And I'm not who feels this way, because the master stylist, I literally just watched a video she made. She made a video yesterday, but I watched it this morning, right? Yeah, I watched it this morning. And she video literally saying the same thing, like we marching and picketing in one breath, but then, and everybody's like, oh, Black power, power to the people. But then YouTubers like myself, while y'all are marching and stuff, we being called bitches and hoes still at home. So the issue I have with Black people and the way that our mentality works, for whatever reason, we think that the stuff that we do is in private, and that's not true. Who owns YouTube? Does a Black person own it? They do not. Does a Black person own Google? No, they do not. The same person who owns Google owns YouTube. And people leave comments like BF you. So if I'm a racist white person and I'm going through YouTube, which happens all the time, why the hell feel like I gotta stop disrespecting Black people when I see Black people treating each other like shit on a regular basis? I cannot count on one hand how many times I am called bitches and hoes in one day from a rice water video. And I'll be very honest and say that my skin has gotten a lot tougher to handle it. But in the midst of us like Black power this, Black power that, support Black businesses, we don't treat each other good. It's bull crap. They're going to fix all of this stuff out here on the street, and then we're going to come back home in our house, okay? When I say our house, I mean Black people community, our hair salons, our nail shops, and all of these different places, and we're going to bring the same shit. Because we fixing the outside world, but the inside is still garbage. It is. And I don't care what anybody says on a regular basis. Like, and it's to the point where well, actually now I have quite a few comments that I have to, go back and read, because a lot of times I don't want to lower my energy. I don't want to like bring it down. I just don't. So we can't like now. I don't even want to. I'm not reading this. No, I'm not reading that. I don't want to. I don't want to disrupt our energy here. I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I'm not reading it. You just using a lot of dumb ass words in the message. Every time you say lactic acid, I want to punch you in the face and punch you in your glasses. Oh, I could just blow your shit out. That's how we act. That's just what it is. A lot of people don't want to accept that, but you get the energy. You get back in the energy that you let out. Period. We let out nasty energy on each other. Nasty for nothing. Like, It's for a hair video. If you're watching something you don't like a person, sign off. Understand that they can see you. For example, the people that I see, it's nothing. I could literally do it right now, but I don't want to put nobody out there like that. Right now, all I have to do, when a person leaves a comment, all I have to do is click on it, right? And once I click on it, it goes to your Google account because YouTube, Google. So once I click on your profile, it goes to your Gmail account. If I go to Google and type it, if I copy and paste your address into Google, it will pop up any form of social media that you have. Don't y'all know that's how people are hiring? That's how people hire now. That's how I hire. If I want to hire, I go and I'll say, okay, they hit me up, they email address, and a lot of times they don't include social media information. And a lot of times people don't include social media information because they don't want me to see what they do. There have been multiple people who have applied for jobs with me and I've declined because I went, searched their email address just like I said, and you know what popped up? Every next comment they've ever left on YouTube, on somebody's YouTube channel. It's easy to see. Easy. And people don't understand that. The reason y'all think that when y'all make nasty comments and when y'all leave nasty, disrespectful stuff, that the only person that sees it is the person that you get to, but that's not true. That follows you. It's your resume. Because the world is being ran online now. So your social media patterns are your resume. So you, bitch, fuck you. You a stupid hoe. Oh, you don't know nothing about protein treatments. What the fuck? You a body bitch. You a stupid hoe. Fuck you, hoe. That's your resume. Don't you know that? Don't you know that sometimes if you apply for a job and you don't get a call back, it's because they typed in your email address and saw your patterns on YouTube and the comments that you leave? Know that? Hey, hopefully everybody understands that. So that's the last thing I'm gonna say on this subject, but I really, really wanted to address that because everybody's like, oh, support Black businesses, support Black brands. But if we want to change things in our society, we first, A, have to be realistic, and B, change the inside of it, because Black businesses did not just come around. They did. For example, in Atlanta, Georgia, as soon as everybody got their stimulus checks and they opened back up their lines around Asian nail shops, and people were not going to Black nail techs because they feel like Black nail techs charge too much. Do you guys want to know why nail techs charges more than the Chinese nail techs does? Because the African American nail tech, she uses really good products that are not to leave creases. They're not going to burn your skin. They use really, really expensive products, and they're paying most likely booth rent. They're paying like $1,200 a month just to do your nails at that station. Okay? Some pay way more than that. I know a girl, she's a nail tech, and she pays $360 a week to do nails. So no, she's not doing $25 for a set. Whereas at the Chinese nail shops, they're not going to Cosmoprof and getting no expensive nail powder. They getting the cheapest stuff you can ever think of. That's why when you get your nails done, it burns when they putting it on. That's why you got all of those dips, and that's why you hit your nail and it pops, because they're using cheap products. So we're not just gonna hone in and be like, oh my God, Black businesses, we don't treat each other good. We don't. And to me, I'm like nasty or combative, but I feel like until we have this conversation and be real and everybody is accountable and takes responsibility for their part in things, things will change. Even if they change the laws on us, something will happen where it reverses back because we're not going to change, and we're going to put that same energy back in because we're different. Period. I just got a new negative comment just now. I just got called a bitch. Just literally right now. Right at this very second. Yes, it's so. We don't treat our hairstylists good. We don't. We don't. We do not. And you know what else? I wasn't gonna bring this up, but after this, I'm gonna go right back up. I promise. Asian nail tech get fingernail polish from the Dollar Tree. Yes, girl. Think they're getting nail polish from? Yes, I know for a fact. Most of them, they'll get a bottle of OPI, right? The first time. After that bottle of OPI is gone, they just go back to the dollar store and they'll get another. If it's a green thing, a mint green bottle of OPI, when they run to the dollar store and they get some mint green nail polish that looks just like the one in the container, and then they take it back, fill it up, and put it on your nails. Like, read what, baby? Cheaper products mean you have to go spend money to get that nail fixed. Exactly. Yes, it starts at home and in our neighborhoods. Saw Asian nail tech get finger polish out of the Dollar Tree, and I was at, girl, you saw her. You saw whatever you like. She like Paula Pink. I go to Paula Pink for that one. It's no, only $5 more. You know her boyfriend. That's my boyfriend, because you know, no, I get it from dollar store. It's go, you sit down. You sit down. You sit down. I get it. You sit down. You down. You sit down. That's what you do. Why would someone call you names? Girl, hanging there. Girl, I'm fine. Listen. I'm girl, that girl, one of them bust a grape in a fruit fight. One of them burp a grape if their name was Welch's. I ain't worried about it. You understand what I'm talking about? I just, because I be wanting to pop them in the mouth sometimes. Yes, it starts at home in our neighborhoods. Not including hygiene is poor. Yeah. Thank you for telling the truth. Wait, when? Okay, wait. Someone call you names. Wow, that's thankful seeing you stepping on toes. I don't know, not good hygiene. Thank you for telling the truth. I saw the edge like put the. Angel, you're a black name. Sam, I don't want to upset you, but you are my cousin because I'm from Chicago and you're from the D, but you be making me mad. You always tell me not to talk about them. And then, because you. I'm only laughing because I know you with your whole heart. That's just because I just want me. Let me be the one in trouble. I don't want nobody you like. Oh, she cussing people out online. Let it be, because I can't get fired. Who gonna fire? I'm fire myself. Who gonna fire me? That's how me. Oh. Oh. Oh, I got distracted. Thank you for telling the truth. When I used to get my hair done, I would take. You used to get your nails done, you would take your own polish. But my thing is, if you have to take your own stuff, why are you going? If they don't trust and believe, if they don't even use a polish, they for sure not using the right. Girl, y'all better, girl. You better do stuff, girl. You better do research, girl. Y'all better figure out how people get these licenses, girl. Because that's why I say I don't even want to talk about it. Like, not with y'all, just with other people. I'm like, y'all want to go to them, whatever you like. I do for you. You want a French roll, I give you French roll, and you. Please hope my mother has a lot of breakage towards the back of her head, but doesn't want to stop going to get her hair done. There's nothing I can do to help you. Your mother, she gotta stop going to the person who breaking her hair off. I don't know what to say. I ain't
have no secret. You would tell your mama if she going to somebody that's breaking her hair off, you better tell your mama stop going to it because she breaking her hair off. Tell your mama I said stop going to the girl because she breaking her hair off. I don't know, girl. I don't know what to tell a girl, boy. I can't see that. I'm sorry, I don't know. Tell her, say, mama, she don't know what she doing. She gonna make you a skittle diddle with no hair in the middle. Stop going to no. They making coin off us. I did not know. I didn't know all of them weren't black, but it's mad. But once again, y'all can't say, oh, they're making money off us. Y'all bought it without Googling it. I literally didn't take me 1 minute to search who the owner of the company was. Y'all just see, and this is the thing. Once again, I'm not attacking nobody. Everybody's being real. Y'all need to understand business and how business works. Business is about supply and demand. The demand, you create the supply. What is the demand? The demand is for natural hair products. When they saw natural hair products popping off, they, ooh, let's make some. And you know what else they also noticed? They also noticed that black women do no research when it comes to their hair. So you know what they do? And I know fact because I've been in this industry for 13 years. When there comes, and I'm just using this for an example, when it comes to a hair product line, they have different people on, and one person that's on staff, they literally get paid a salary to get online and search social media to see what's trending. What do black women like? What are black women into? Do y'all notice that out of nowhere, all of these white brands are magically creating shea products, coconut oil products, like Suave? When you know Suave to ever give a damn about some coconut butter or some shea butter, they research and we don't. How are we mad at them because they do research that we don't do? That's not their fault. It's yours. Period. You know that black women love shea butter. Shea butter, baby. Like, we got stuff in the pillow. I can't sing. Shea butter, baby. Like, we got songs for it, bro. Market research. A marketing specialist, baby. Marketing specialist. Now, keep in mind, that's what I was going to you. Keep in mind, I'm not saying that, oh, stop using all of these products because they're not black owned, but everybody's so like crazy about, oh, black businesses, black owned products. Well, if that's how y'all feel, stop using every damn product that's in your room. Because there are a whole lot of hair products, but most people don't want to buy black hair products from real black people because they don't want to pay the prices because they think that the prices are expensive. Understand that big corporations like L'Oreal can afford to do price matching. L'Oreal can afford to look at who the highest selling natural product is and compete and say like, okay, they charge, I'm just throwing a number out there, they charge $15 for a conditioner. Let's go ahead and charge $12. Then y'all automatically gonna go to the person who charged $12 because if both of them say shea butter, both of them say coconut oil. So I'm gonna just go with the one that's cheaper, and you never pick up the back of the bottle to see one got 50% alcohol and one don't have none. You do that. You just look at the price and you look at the title, and then they got you. Easy. It's easy. It's business. And we don't understand business because there are two types of people. You have sharks and you have fish. And most consumers are fish, and most people who have product lines are, and the sharks, they figure out different tactics to get their bait, which are the consumers, because their bait isn't paying attention. It just wants long. How can I get long hair? I want long hair. So the bait goes around looking for the products that their favorite YouTube will give them long hair. Before people were going crazy about rice water, did y'all see any products with rice water? No. Rice water is crazy, and people are making products with rice water asterisk in it, not because rice water is amazing, but because they see how much you guys rice water.
They see how many views the people who say rice water is great have, and they see how you attack people who say don't use rice water. So supply and demand. There's a demand for rice water, so they create a supply. It's very simple and it's very easy as business. It's not that deep. Yep. Have a good day at work. Yeah, you guys, give me some likes. Give me some likes. I appreciate it. It's free 99. Just like it. All you got to do is go click it. Like right here. Like we all talking. We sitting here chilling. It just... It ain't going to cost you $5. It ain't going to cost you $6. It ain't going to cost you $7. It ain't going to cost... It's cool. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you for the likes. I like you like me. Thank you. Look, it was the first shirt that I could pull out. Y'all seen the shirt before. Okay, so it's everybody give me a 5 if everybody's okay. I don't want anybody to get upset. I don't want y'all to be mad. I just want us to keep it real. I just want us to really start using these and start doing our research. When I was making all of the videos before, whenever I was making all of the videos before, trying to tell y'all stuff ahead of time. I'm not trying to be negative and nasty. Understand that most of these businesses are owned by Black people. Just because it says Shea Moisture on the bottle, just because there's a Black girl that's cute like this, they pay her to get on that cute. She got a check. And keep in mind, the girl that's posing for the picture probably don't got one drop of the product in her hair. When you go do makeup, when you go do hair and makeup for a photo shoot for a product line, you don't have to use the product. I've done it before. You don't have to. I know that for a fact. Unless they want to get an action shot, like a video, you do not have to use the product. Five and 11. Ooh, JC, I inspired you to start your own natural product line. You go for it. And then I'm say about product lines. I have nothing to say. Let's be very, very clear, because I want nobody like tagging nobody in nothing. Any Black person who own one of the businesses that I named, if you are let me get closer. If you are anybody who used to own one of these businesses that I just named and you sold your business, please understand I'm not saying nothing nasty to you. I'm not. Because let me say this. Ain't nobody say nothing to Dr. Dre when he sold beats for like $1 million or $1 billion to Apple. Ain't nobody say nothing to him. Ain't nobody like, oh, you was selling out. You don't have the beats and headphones for the Black people. Why you shouldn't sold out on your people? You don't love Black people no more because you just sold beats. Ain't nobody say that to him. So why are you saying it to her? If she makes a business decision and she didn't bust her ass, like Shane has been around forever. The main choice, she's been around forever. Since before she made a product line, she was hustling. She was a YouTuber doing a bunch of other stuff. And then she started a product line. It took off. And then a brand saw her and was like, we'll dump off like 8-9 million on you. What up? She said, 8-9 million. Where do I say hello today? Where do I sign for today? Hello. How are you? Come through with the pen and the pencil. Hello. And if anybody says, oh, she a sellout, you are gone. Because when everybody got their stimulus check, there was a line, a corner at the Asian nail shop. So I'm trying to figure out how she wrong for taking $8.59 million
and it still got a small percentage of the share. But y'all, come on, girl, listen to me. What products do I recommend for relaxed hair? Honestly, the only products that I love for natural hair, relaxed hair, the only difference between relaxed hair and natural hair is you have put a product on your hair, which is a relaxer, to reach the bonds in your hair, and it went from curly to straight. There's no difference with products. Same thing goes, same products for natural hair, for relaxed hair, exact pointers. You need to know your porosity level. You still have low or high porosity hair, whether your hair is relaxed or natural. The products are based on your porosity, not whether or not you're relaxed or natural, not whether or not your hair is curly or straight, not whether or not it's like a 4C or a 4B curl. The product selection is based on porosity and nothing else. I'm in cosmetology school, okay, and they don't teach us how to care or style natural hair. You guys, cosmetology school is about the science of hair. A lot of people are not going to like what I have to say next, and I wish I could say I'm sorry, but that's a lie. Before I did this, so if you do not know how to do hair, right? So like right now, let's say you don't have a cosmetic and you don't know how to do hair. You don't know how to do a silk press. You shouldn't do hair. You are not going to learn how to do a silk press going to cosmetology school. You will not. Going to cosmetology school teaches you cosmetology. What is cosmetology? Cosmetology is the science of the human body from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet. We learn the inside and the outside of the body. That is what cosmetology is. Cosmetology is not learning how to braid hair. It's not learning how to flat iron hair. It's not learning how to put curlers in. That's not what cosmetology is. It's not. That's what people think. But when you go to cosmetology school, you are not learning how to blow dry hair. That's not why you're there. You are at cosmetology school to learn the science of hair. You are at cosmetology school to know how to combat alopecia for your client. You are at cosmetology school to learn how to treat plaque psoriasis in your client. That's why you're at cosmetology school. You are not at cosmetology to learn how to do the perfect silk press. And you're not at cosmetology school to learn how to do weaves. Those are things that you learn after cosmetology school. Once you get board certification, meaning you are now licensed to do hair with the state, then you go on and you educate yourself. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on my career. Not at one time, but I've spent a lot of money on my education, a lot. I only learned the things needed to learn to go get my license with state board. That's it. That's what you learn in cosmetology school. You learn the science of hair. There's a difference between the science of hair. There's a difference between the science of hair and styling hair. Hair science and hair styling are two completely different things. Wire up a natural product line, your old product line to sell to the public, because selling products is not what you think. Why do you think all of these Black businesses are selling their brands to people for millions of dollars? If it was all magical and stuff, they wouldn't be handing over the load to somebody else who can afford to go through all of that. And somebody asked a question, everybody was real. Most people, y'all do not treat y'all don't treat people right. Like y'all don't, not necessarily people in here, but every person who is from Black businesses does not treat Black businesses right. Y'all don't. People will order a phone from Apple 6 months before it comes. 6 months before it comes out, you'll pay $1,500 for a phone. 6 months before it comes out, knowing that you may not get exactly on that day, but you still pay $1,600 for it with no problem. But when I had my product line, I would have somebody order Saturday product on Saturday night, and then Monday morning, mind you, the shipping times are displayed and payment processing is 48 hours. But you got people filing disputes when they play for Friday night and there's no shipping or credit card processing on the weekend. You got people filing disputes on Monday morning. There's a beauty by the name of Ming Lee. I remember this one time I go on her I go on her Instagram stories. She was just handling disputes that people had set for hair weave that they had already got $24,000 worth of reviews from PayPal from already delivered and signed for. Disputes that she had to deal with and send PayPal the proof. $24,000 worth of disputes. Reality of selling hair products. Some people may have it easier than some. For me, I decided it wasn't worth it. And I'd rather do something else. But everything you learn about natural hair, you learn from it. Yes. I'm attending Tennessee's only natural hair. Okay, so I'm really glad you said that. You said you're attending a school only for natural hair. This is the problem with that, and I'm going to be very real. Once again, if you're not ready for the real, slide to left. Listen, you going to a predominantly Black cosmetology school that only specializes in African American to limit you in your career. Because Black people are not the minority. We're not. There are a lot of authorities, and there is a lot of different things that you can do to make money. And I'll use an exact hair school for an example. I'm sorry if you in Vegas and you attended the school. There's a Black hair school in Las Vegas. I don't know if they still open now, but the name of the school is Expertise. Everyone that I know that graduated from Expertise, she can braid the hell out of some hair. She can do the hell out of a weave and the hell out of dress, but cannot color to save her life. Cannot cut to save her life. They do basic bob, the type of bob that they just make the shape and take a razor, some clippers and just be like boop, boop, and just make the shape. They have no idea how to cut hair, but they can do weaves though. That's not necessarily a good thing. So if you're going to go to a predominantly Black hair school, you need to make sure that the predominantly Black hair school is very, very well versed in all areas of hair. Because them just saying, oh, like this is a predominantly Black hair school and we're going to teach you how to use. We're going to teach you how to do weaves. All Black girls don't want braids and weaves all the time and natural hairstyles all the time. There, at the end of my career, I was doing multi-dimensional hair color, triple process hair color, highlights, lowlights, multiple dimensional hair color. They didn't teach that at Expertise. The girl that worked right next to me that went to a predominantly Black hair school, she had no idea to color hair. The only thing that she knew how to do was to slap bleach on, and then they knew how to put a rinse on top of it, like Adore blue or purple or something. But they had no idea how to extract color. They had no idea what to do if they put bleach on your hair and then lifted orange. They had no idea which color pigment to put on hair that's pulling orange to make it cancel out the orange and make it an ashy color. No idea. The predominantly Black hair school that does not touch on every field of every area of the cosmetology field, you end up in a bad spot. So that's not necessarily a good thing. You going to a predominantly Black hair school. Apple has a financial, Black businesses don't, and Black businesses do scam. I really don't understand why you just said that, because that had nothing to do with what I was saying. The only reason I brought up Apple was because it's the same exact thing. I don't get what you're talking about. Because Dr. Dre was a millionaire and a rapper that started a headphone company and then sold it to a predominantly popular, trusted white company, which is Apple. And then Courtney, the one who started Main Choice, she's an African American woman who was a famous YouTuber or social media influencer that was already a lot of money, already a millionaire. She was already a millionaire, just like Dr. Dre. So Dr. Dre was black. Courtney's black. Dr. Dre, Courtney was a millionaire. Dr. Dre had a product, which was Beats. And Courtney has a product, which was a hair care line. Dr. sold his product, which was Beats, to a famous, well-known white company, Apple. And Courtney took her black product line, she's a millionaire, and sold it to a very, very well-known, popular, and very, very respected company. I don't understand why you just said that. It's not the same thing. Anywho. Have to fall into the hype. Everybody has their phone. You can go, like, y'all might have missed it, but at the beginning of this live, I pulled out my phone and it took me 2 seconds to type in. Like, y'all, people could do it right now. Like, don't leave out of here. If you got a phone or another computer next to you, just go on Google and type in your company. Who owns this place? Who owns this company? Who owns Afro G Pictures? And then they're gonna pop up. Who owns Style Gel Pictures? And then it's gonna pop up. Easy. Nobody's hiding anything from black people. Nobody's trying to make women's hair fall out. Black women don't do research on their own hair. It's nobody's fault but ours. Nobody's hiding anything. We do the research. That's basic color wheel stuff. Oh, it's actually not. That's not true. Because if color was basic color wheel stuff, then everybody that knew the color wheel would know how to color hair, and they don't. So that's not true. I don't know why y'all say stuff like that. We can pick and choose who can, like, we can pick and choose who can sell to someone and who can't and who cannot. I was just telling y'all what are black owned and what companies are not, because everybody's power to the people. And I'm just letting y'all know most of the products that y'all arguing with YouTubers about are not even owned. Most of the products that y'all are in the comments cussing other people out and stuff, they're not even black. They're not. Yeah, she talked about why she sold her company, and the thing is, it's her company. And I don't care what anybody in here says. Anybody that says that if they worked as hard as she worked and somebody walked up to them and was like, hey, I'll give you $8 million, if you go, like, that's her business, her blood, her sweat, her tears, her sleepless nights, her hundreds and thousands of dollars she invested. That was her choice. Her choice. Trust and believe she had disputes that she had to deal with and everything else. Her choice. She doesn't owe anybody an explanation on why she sold her business. Yes, hair color is a science. You pay more great colors. Yes. Yeah. Color is a science. That's why most people are losing hair, because everybody's like, oh, hair color isn't, all you gotta do is put this bottle in. That's not true. It's not true. If color was easy, everybody could do it, and everybody can. If something is easy, everybody could do it. Just like YouTube. Everybody like, oh, YouTubers, they don't do nothing. You don't even do nothing. If YouTube was easy, everybody would be a millionaire. Everybody would have a YouTube channel with hundreds and thousands of views and hundreds and thousands of subscribers if it was easy, but it's not. It's a science to it. Dr. Dre and the lady is the same thing. Yes, Dr. Dre and the lady selling and somebody selling their business is the same thing. But for whatever reason, if a black person starts a business, you know what? I'm about to make some money off of this. Right now, my business is worth $1 million. But here goes somebody, hey, $1 million, and I'll buy it off of you. And most likely, when somebody sells their business, they tired of the shit anyway. Either tired of it or they run. People will go on Shark Tank and they need money to help with their everyday business expenses. There are people who will go on and be like, hey, if you give me $300,000, I'll give you 45% of my business. They'll give 45% of their business away. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. But it's not that easy. Think of all these hair serums black owned. I don't understand what your question. What do I think about all of the black hair serum? Has to follow her. Even if you had we'll follow you if you had tuna in your pocket. Well, silk amino acid is silk amino acid. And the reason I'm saying that is because silk amino acid is one of the main inside gives people slip. Okay, slip, just because a product makes your hair feel silky does not mean that it's healthy for your hair. It just means that they have a lot of amino acid. Hold on, please. Hold on, please. That does not mean that your hair, it doesn't mean that your hair is super duper healthy if it has a shea butter, it's shea butter. Olive oil, it's olive oil. Argan oil. Moroccan oil is Moroccan oil. The difference is the formulation of the products and the way that they put the additives in, how much coconut oil they put in, because you got to think about it. A lot of these places have their businesses patent that's a formulation patent. They don't have coconut oil shampoo patent. So once again, all of those direct knowing your porosity, because there are a lot of amazing serums. There are some serums that are better than others because their formulation is better. They made the chemist 75% silk aminos along with like maybe 35% coconut oil instead of 80% coconut oil. So those formulations work out differently. That is how product line, that hair industry in general works. Everybody's different. That's why you can't do a silk press the same way that I can do. A lot of, and I'm not saying, I'm just using myself as an example. A lot of people try to do round brushing because they see me do it on YouTube, but they and it'll suck because it's different. They're different techniques. Just the brush or the product does not make the person. It is the person that is using it that knows how to apply it in the right way, to the right level of porosity, to the right density. I really make sense, you guys. Nothing is one size fits all. Nothing. Every product should be selected by the porosity. Period. There's no way around it. I don't want to rice bowl. Hey, I don't even want to talk about that. That's right. People do whatever they want to. Lord, now they want to say they have rice. Everybody have y'all people, girl. Before I want y'all to start doing, go just do when y'all everybody at home to do. Go on your phone and go type in go type in Google. Google is your best friend. And type in rice water video. Look at that date. And the first day a product with rice water was ever made. And you see that all of the where rice water just started coming around within these last couple years. Supply and demand. There's been a demand, so they're supplying it. Period. Almost every product line coming up with something in it. And rice water is just protein. People don't understand. It's not actually rice water. Really taking rice and fermenting it, and that's why I don't stink. They're not doing that. They're using the same exact type of protein that you're growing in the rice and in a scientific way in a lab. And then they're just putting that on there because rice water, if you combine water with milk, you can just use like a real version. Well, they a scientific form of lactic acid. They just make it in a lab. I had somebody earlier like, oh, people use all the time. Your kitchen is not the same thing as a kid that is like that has been to school and has spent hundreds and thousands upon hundreds and thousands of dollars on their education. Stylists and all of these different people working on this product completely than the rice water that you make in your kitchen. Because you're not a scientist, you know nothing about it. But about that is the internet. It's cots. Can't do nothing about it. Yeah, mayonnaise. You remember mayonnaise, and do y'all remember Monistat? Do y'all remember everybody using Monistat? Grow their hair out just before rice water. The only reason people are using coochie cream to grow their hair out no more is that I love marshmallow with all of my heart. Yes. Yes. Marshmallow. Oh, God. I actually have a video. And it's not the actual marshmallow called. If you want me to make a video on marshmallow, give me a 2. Marshmallow you will ever feel in your life. When I had because it don't matter the ingredients, you don't know my formulation. Because I haven't sold any of my formulations. I don't really plan on it. So I figure out what I want to do with it. But marshmallow main ingredients in some of my products. Formulation ain't none of your business, but it created the most amazing slip. That's not true. A lot of people's high porosity, a lot of relaxed hair is high porosity, but everybody with high body with relaxer does not have high porosity hair. Everybody's fingerprints, and nobody has the same. So how can people have the same reaction to everything? It's not true. Sell what? No, I don't know. I don't know if I want, because when I sell my business, if I was to sell my patent, I don't have any control over what happens. If I do have all percentage of control, let me put it like this. The dude who owns McDonald's right now, he's not the first person that owned McDonald's. And he started changing stuff around because he used to sell like ice cream machine or stuff like that from door to door. The man who owns McDonald's now, or I think that's right, but the one who owns McDonald's. He wasn't the first person, 2 brothers that owned it. And then they let him come in and he was helping them. And in the midst of him helping them, he ended somebody, he's going to do like ice cream and all of these other things. And the brothers was like, no, we don't want to do that. We just want burgers and fries. We don't want no ice cream machine, all that other stuff. We not in. We don't want to do all that other stuff. And they tied his hands. So what he ended up doing, he ended up meeting a banker. And y'all can go research the story on there's a movie on that. He ended up, excuse me, for the people coming in, is the story about the dude with McDonald's. Ended up, and he was like, hey, they tying your hands, do anything if you own the land, because basically the brothers was like, there are stores. And with our stores, when there are stores, the franchisees can't else. They can't, ice cream and all of that other stuff. No, they just do burgers and fries. So he like, okay, that the contract said on their land. He like, if I own the land, I could do what the hell I want to do. There's always a loophole. So the owner of McDonald's, they had in, he ended up saying, okay, bet, I'm going to go ahead and purchase the land. So he will purchase the land first, right? Build a McDonald's with it. Tell the person who wanted to be a franchisee, okay, I'll build out for you. So you don't got to worry about building out, because they would be responsible for the build out. Hold on. I'm going to wait till it's, sorry, y'all. Repeat this. So they will wait. They would end up being responsible for the build out, and they would have to wait and do everything. But he like this, do that no more. I own this land. I'm gonna do the build out for you. And so then he like, and on this property, I own this shit. So the contract before, that's null and void because I own this land. So that's why there's shakes and stuff like that in McDonald's, and then ended up being them with his franchisees that he was getting on owning the land. And then he ended up buying out. That's how business works. Y'all don't understand business. Y'all think business is just, oh, you got a brand, you just sell it to them. No, it don't work. There are a lot of different things that go into business. There's nothing I can do. Sorry. Yes, McDonald's is real estate now, but it was owned originally by two brothers. Bought out real estate agent, somebody that was genius in real estate. That's what happened. So I'm not selling stuff right now. I don't need for money. I don't want to sell my stuff right now. I don't want to give nobody that type of control right now. I don't want to do. Until I want to do, I'm not doing it. Y'all, there's no difference black person and a white person sneaking you. All white people are not bad. All white people are not racist. All white people are not going to brand. It's not. They're not. There are just as many black brands that will shit on your business and turn it into crap, or white businesses shit on your brand and turn it into crap. Like, there's no difference. And you said you got a perm and you look like an electric poodle. I pictured that at the end, and I didn't want to picture like that. I'm sure you look cute. Like the poodle was hot. You were a hot poodle. You were a lady, and you were hot. You were a hot poodle. Ooh, these braids got to come out of my head. What are my basil for the hair? My thoughts on any herb for the hair is do it. Do it. But research, because there are herbs for things, just like there are oils for retention and oils for growth, same exact thing. Sorry, I'm just gonna try. Yeah, almost every herb is cool for the hair, but understand herbs are very powerful. You're not just supposed to just go, oh, I'm about to put this in my. You need to know your hair, know your scalp, know the properties of all of the herbs before you use it. Don't just see a video like, oh, this herb is right for me, because a lot of some herbs are really protein rich. It just depends on your hair, your body, because remember, like, your hair is attached to your body. Like, the follicle is a thing that's right there, and stuff goes inside, and when it goes inside the hole, it goes inside of the body, and it goes into the bloodstream. So you just have to make sure that whatever herb you're using is good for you and your body. So do your research, not just see something, be like, oh, I'm about to put this in my hair. No. Google is your best friend. You can Google anything. I remember the time my husband ever changed, I don't know what it was, something on the car. He looked it up on YouTube. Changed the shit out of it too. I think it was a battery. So, questions before we sign off? Come on, you guys. Get your questions in a team, and then we're going to stop. I'm not going to say when we're going to stop. Questions. I actually don't have any thoughts on it. I don't. It's so many products out there, y'all. Like it's like every other day, so I don't be. Oh, that's a new product. I gotta try it for the people. I don't play with my hair like that. I use Shampoo and Conditioner like a long time ago, and it was. I mean, it was okay. I never went back and bought another one, so. Obviously, I didn't think it was amazing, but I don't. Think about KC by Care. I have no idea. I've never tried it. Y'all, there's so many products. Okay. As a dermatologist, this is a really good way to put it, and I really hope y'all understand. Give me a 2 if you would like, if every time you your hairstylist, she had a different product. Hi, baby. What would you like that? Give me a 2 if you would be okay if every time you went to your hairstylist doing your hair with a new product. Just be. I promise there's a point. Baby, don't mess with that. That's the speaker. How do you deal with single strand knots? My hair is high porosity and very thick. I try to do braids in my hair with my single strand knots. Okay. Well, I actually have a video here on my channel about single strand knots. I'm just trying to think. All single strand knots are, So the average person should at least like 100 strands of hair sometimes a day. But let's just go ahead and say every 3 days. Okay. If you do not hair every day, if you don't, and when I say every day, that's what I mean. Like if you just like wash and go, and then you or like a twist out or something, or like a wash and go, you let it go for like 3 or 4 days, and you have single strand knots. Is as your hair shape in mind. If your hair is bone straight and your hair sheds, it's easy. It's like boop, it's a straight way down. You have clean down the straight line. It has to go down the coil like this. Okay. If you're not combing your hair every day like you're supposed to, if you're not combing your hair every day like you're supposed to, those pieces that shed, that have dropped down, because mind you, the pieces that have shed are curly also. So those pieces already having a hard time getting down that strand that is already like this, and then they pile on top of each other. You're not combing your hair every day, and you're losing hundreds of strands in a week. So all of those strands, they gather up where it ends because there's nowhere for them to go. And then we're combing them out and combing them out. And then the more we comb them out and the more we go like this, you got to think about it, going to make that knot tighter. Mind it when the hydrogen bond is broken. So all of those dead ends all the way down here. keep your hair in body spray. Even if you keep your hair, it doesn't matter how your hair is, you guys. Your hair still, whether your hair, whether it's in a weave, whether you wear it natural, whether it's in a twist out, you're still losing hundreds of strands a day. Still. And if the hair can't fall out on it, it's gonna knot up and group up at the ends. If you want to get if you don't want single strand knots, detangle your hair and oil your hair, lubricate your cuticle and detangle your hair at least once every other day. Simple. Any other questions, guys? No problem, babe. Do you have any questions? My hair smells good too. It's actually wet. I literally got out of the shower. I got this spaghetti shirt on. I'll just put this one on real quick for y'all. Let me see if I missed anybody. Yes, more love you. More Bill. Come on, I'm about to kick you out because you almost put this water on the floor. Yes, you said basically everything doesn't work for everybody. Yes, what will work for, like, my favorite product may not. Oh, here's my baby, right? My baby is low porosity. I have high porosity hair. Go get them. Go get the stuff from downstairs. Oh, it's almost done. Go get it.
Just gave me it.
Go sell. I still want you to get some more from downstairs. My daughter has porosity hair, and I have porosity hair. So the oils and butters and shampoos and conditioners that I use for my hair, I do not use daughter's hair. I don't. I use protein-rich conditioners and shampoo and products. My daughter has low porosity hair, and protein is not good for her. I don't use the same type of conditioner, shampoos, and oils on my daughter's hair that I use on mine. Everything that one person uses cannot use for another person. And moreover, I have high porosity hair. My mother has high porosity hair, but I have high porosity hair with high density, really thick. And then her has high porosity hair with medium to low density, and her hair is on the thinner side. So the products and oils that I for my hair don't really work that great on my mom's hair, even though her hair is high porosity as well. Some of the hair products that if I use some of the products I use on my hair, on the way her hair down, is going to make it stringy and oily. Everything is different. That's why whenever y'all be like, oh, what product do I use? I need to know porosity and your density, because if I tell you what my favorite product is for high porosity hair with high density, it may not your hair at all. Your hair will look a weird stringy mess, and then you're gonna be mad at me. So I need to know your porosity and your hair routine. Have you heard of Miracle Mink products? I have heard about them, but to be honest, I go after I don't look into anybody who puts like mink at the end, because do y'all know what a mink looks like? It's not even. I don't. I mean, I don't just use my own products. Okay, I'll tell you how I get them. My favorites, and like I said, once I find something that my hair likes, that my daughter's hair likes, that my mother's hair likes, or that my clients like, I don't change it up. I don't know. Did I ask this question? I don't know. But if you went to a hairstylist and every time you sat in her chair, let's say it's like last time you went, she was using All Main Choice. Now you go, she used Nine Essentials. You wouldn't like that. You would be like, oh, hold on. Stuff is, but we're going to end, y'all.
But now. It's almost been 2 hours, Mom.
I know. That's why I just said. So the same thing, like if somebody was to come in And I mean, if you were to go into your hairstylist, and every time you go to your hairstylist, she whole new, like before she used all Design Essentials, then she used all Care. Now she back to Joico. Then she going to like you wouldn't want to go who's constantly changing her products. So once I find set products that I like, I stick to them unless they do something to make me need to switch over and look for another. So I love Joico, I love Kimra. As you know, they're not Black owned products, so I didn't tell you guys their products weren't Black owned, don't use them. But I use Kimra, Joico, some Design Essential products I use sometimes, but for my presses, I don't like to use products that are heavy and really thick oil bases and stuff. So like I said, I use Kimra a lot. I use Designs a lot. I love their foam wrap and their reflections. And then their polish is really bomb. I like Mazzani.
Did you tell them about the plant?
That's what I'm
so excited for the tomato.
Me too.
My favorite. And I even saw little green peppers.
I mean, detangling is okay, but you need just use a comb. I don't get it. It's not a difference. You fingers and a comb.
Some people do that though.
Yeah, change the ingredients. I stick to my stuff. Your daughter is a mini you. It's my boo. Yes, I stick to the same products. If something happens and switch it and I don't like it, I don't try a new product just because somebody opened up a new product. Because if a new product and y'all hear about it, it's because the people did real good with their marketing. It's because they posted it on social media enough that they made both the promotional video enough and cool. So the only time that I go out looking for new products, I don't go back out looking for clarifying shampoo unless the clarifying shampoo that I use on a regular basis starts to suck. And for like the last 9 years, the clarifying shampoo that I have been using is Barbara. And it smells like fruit. And it's pink. And I like it. And it works great. And then and then after that, Kimber came out with another one. I got it in the other room. Give me a 2 if you want me to go get it. You know what they look like? The tall black bottle on my with the shampoo, the one that you be using. You know what I'm talking about? The shampoo is
black.
The shampoo made
inside the shampoo.
And then the outside is black too.
Okay, I know what that is.
Be careful, don't be knocking the cord. She going to get it right now. I went from using Kimra's clarifier by grapefruit to the one because it has activated charcoal. I couldn't get it out. It has activated charcoal in it. And I was like, oh my God, activated charcoal, because I'm realist and I love activated charcoal. And so they made an activated charcoal shampoo and I wanted to try it, but my clarifying I have been using for the last 7 years, but then that one was better. So I was like, oh, I like this. But with Shea Moisture, I like Shea Moisture because Shea Moisture isn't owned by a Black person, and Shea Moisture dries my hair out because the activity is too high. It's not made by Black people, so they don't know how to formulate products for Black people. You can Google it. When Shea Moisture came, like Shea Moisture, and I was suspicious and grabbed our attention. I wondered who owned this company, and then I became CEO of Shea Moisture, and I saw that it wasn't a Black person, so I didn't want to try it. But this is my favorite. Kimra, the bottle used to be silver. You got one of the other. Can you go get the other silver shampoo bottles? You know what I'm talking about? The short one, the silver ones. The little short silver ones that you use to shampoo all the time. You grown, you know what it is, girl. So it's a silver bottle, but now I do not. It's in the house now, and it's pretty full. I haven't done hair professional here, but I'll keep this big bottle because I'm that freaking addicted to it. I get it from Cosmoprof, the pro store, but can get it fine. So blah blah blah. Whenever we get out of here, I'll share a link from my store. And when I share the link from my Amazon store, y'all can go on there and you can at least, even if you don't want to, purchase it from my Amazon store, you'll go look around, search it on Amazon. Yep. And so this isn't the I can't talk. The clarifier. This isn't the old clarifier. This is what the bottle used to look like. So we went from this to this one. I was like, but hold on really quick. So this is my shampoo and conditioner. She's not allowed to put this one in her hair because she is low porosity hair and I am high porosity hair. So this is Kimra as well. And this is strengthening shampoo and conditioner. Read the ingredients. They are very, very, very protein enriched. I have high porosity hair. I need protein. As low porosity hair, protein break her hair. So she does not use this shampoo and conditioner. I do. But we both use this one because clarifier doesn't matter whether she's high porosity. We both need something to lift the cuticle and shampoo stuff. I'll get any thins or anything out of the hair shaft, cuticle, and on the follicle. Yes. So that is what I mean. This is why I say, what is your porosity level? I'm not being an ass. I really can't answer your questions unless I know this because I'm high porosity. I use it. Water does not. They're saying, hey, boo. I said they saying, hey. Shea Moisture ingredients have, yes, because you guys, whenever, actually, I'm going to look up the picture. Give me a tool to look up the picture of who owns Shea Moisture. Go eat. Okay, So in 2017, I can't pronounce it. Sundial brands. I'm sorry. The way they spelled it was weird. Wait. Okay. Shea Moisture was owned by Black at first, but then they sold it to someone else as well. But it was owned by a Black at first, but it's no longer by a Black person anymore. And when the Black person the business, they started it with formations that they knew worked for Black hair. But then when another business owns it, they're not doing your best interest for your scene. They're trying to see the fastest way that they can scale. And to scale, in short, basically means what can they do to make more money without spending money. So they want to spend less money and then make more money. Keep his butt friend. They don't want to put more money back into the business, so they figure out different ways to scale. That's why you'll find a product first, and it'll be amazing when it's new. But then once once so many people start purchasing, it becomes really, really expensive to keep up with the demand. Figure out easier ways to scale. So they, instead of them using a really, really expensive shea butter, they start cheaper shea butter. So that way they don't have to spend much money. So when these Black businesses sell their brands to white companies that do not stand black hair, they're like, oh, that butter isn't that it's not that serious. We can just use a cheaper version of it, and then the quality product declines. That's how businesses understand business. Now, VO5 is not going to work better than Shea Moisture. That's not true. VO5 ain't never been on, never had no Black person nowhere near nothing. VO5 is made for Caucasian. Is that a bad thing? No, it's not. It gets into understanding the difference between Black hair and Caucasian hair. Caucasian hair is bone straight, and the oil that comes from your scalp is called sebum. It takes the sebum no time whatsoever to travel from the follicle to the end of the hair, straight hair. That's just like if you take water, or not even not water, like some gel or something, and you put it on this, it ain't gonna take nothing to drip down here. But if it has to go down like this, you have to take your time and rub it down the hair shaft. Well, it's the same thing with the oil that's in your scalp, sebum. For somebody Asian hair or Asian hair that's bone straight, it only takes the oil a second a day from here to here. So they have to wash more, and their shampoos and conditioners have to have high concentrations of alcohol so it can dry out the oil in the hair. Now, if you are someone with curly hair, if you're a Black person with curly hair or any other race that has curly hair, it takes way than 24 hours for oil to travel from here to the hair shaft. So if you use a shampoo or conditioner that is 50%, is going to dry your hair out like never before. You shouldn't be using VO5 because VO5 is for curly hair. VO5 is made for a person who needs to dry out the oil that is in their hair. That's how it goes. The formulation is Tressa is not made for Black hair. Tressa is made for Caucasian hair. Same time. It's not. How many Tressa commercials have you seen with Black people in them? My grandma loves VO5 too because it's cheap store. Our grandmothers didn't know about hair. They didn't. Our great grandparents, our grandmothers, they with what they had. We're still fighting for our rights now. They didn't give us anything. They gave us petroleum. Petroleum is gathered bottom of the sea and then put in some big, huge machine. Petroleum is fossil fuel. Petroleum is a mushed up dead, like basically in the sea, dead animals, fish, anything. It goes all the way of the sea, and then gas, pressure from water, sand, it goes there, it decomposes at the bottom, and then they have this big, huge hole, and they pull all of the petroleum. Originally, it's black, like black. And then they put it in this machine, and then once they heat it up, and at different temperatures out different forms of this fuel. And in some forms, the petroleum turns into the gas that you use to drive your car. So the petroleum that you in your hair is the same gas. It comes from the thing that you use to pump the gas out of your car. It was just heated up at a different temperature. So our grandmothers thought that we grow our hair with them, when petroleum is what you use to seal the follicle, and sealing the follicle actually prevents hair from growing. And that is why most people have shorter hair, because we're used to clogging the follicle. We think that that's supposed to do. You're not supposed to grease the scalp. To use if you use petroleum, you're supposed to use it on the hair shaft to retain length. But if you put scalp, it is going to slow down your hair growth. But we can have hair to their butts. They can. But we don't see it as much because we clog ours.
Madam CJ Walker thought relaxer was good for black hair. What? Who said that? I'm not. No, I never. Okay, we're not. I'm about to stop.
It's not that it wasn't as many black hair care products. We didn't about black hair. Most we're on here talking about the companies that y'all love the most, and most people know that all of the companies that they love the most even made by black people, and we have the internet. So if they didn't even have the internet then, or damn sure they didn't know anything. All we had to was whatever white people gave us. And we couldn't even use the same water fountains. So do you think they gave us the best products? No, petroleum. That's what we had access to, petroleum. So our grandmothers made do with what they had. They put different additives inside them to make it a little better. But is petroleum the best thing we should use? No, it is not. No. Just because our grandmothers were doing does not mean that that was the best thing for our hair. It means that they were making do with what they had. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but hey.
I use Win by Chastity and used it for 12 years.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we're not owned by a black person, don't use it, because turn the case, get off YouTube, turn your lights off, don't drink no more water, like don't do nothing. What about Luscious Pink Oil Moisturizer? Girl, let go and let God. Read the ingredients.
Read the ingredients. I don't do it. Like they had to use lard on the hair.
Yeah, sometimes they use lard. They would lard as pressing grease. Like I remember, like my grandma, sometimes they would have freaking lard, Crisco. They would use freaking Crisco as pressing grease. They worked with what they had. Just because they doesn't mean that that's the best thing that you can use. They worked with what we had. We don't have rights. We still don't get the best of it. We think that fucking 50 years ago, yeah, that's it. We still don't know how to right now. Mm-hmm. And I mean, pink oil moisturizer. I used pink oil moisturizer all the time when I was little. Reading, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not, because I don't got time for people. I use pink moisturizer all the time. My baby dad like the way it smells. I'm not get going. I'm not telling nobody to stop doing nothing. I just want y'all to do y'all research on the stuff that y'all use. I'm about to get me. My mom used eggs, mayonnaise, beer, olive oil on my hair when I was younger. Never liked pink oil on my hair. I was little and I didn't know no better because that was all that was in the. You like Ite hair products? I never tried it. I told y'all. They came out. They were the same time I was when I had my product line. So I wasn't trying their stuff. My stuff was out too. But I heard it was cool. I was at try it when I stopped my product line. But then Janae Mickles had made a video about how it smells. I never mind. I love Paul Mitchell. Not all of their stuff, but I love Tea Tree Shampoo. Is like actually one of my favorite. I think that is my favorite. My favorite tea tree shampoo is Paul Mitchell. Yes, I love Paul Mitchell products. And their skinny serum, bomb. Bomb. Oh, and all of that color. Oh. My mom didn't have shampoo. She thought this detergent was an option. Like she couldn't wait to buy shampoo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our parents did a whole bunch of. I got my hair washed with some dishwasher liquid before. I know I have. Just because our parents did it, just grandma did it, does not mean that that's the rule of thumb for hair. Like some of people that's on here right now, I don't know, like all of the people who've been using Monostack, they're gonna be somebody grandma too. And their grandkids gonna be like, my grandma used to use coochie cream my hair. Do that mean that it's right? Because somebody say their grandma used to use Monostat on their hair? No. No. Just because your grandma used it does not mean it's okay. Because all of the women that use coochie cream on their hair, they're going to be somebody grandma one day too. 30 years from their grandmas, their grandkids going to be like, my grandma used to use coochie cream on my hair too when I'm cute. Because world we live in today. Yes, a good diet. Full Nelson TV, listen, that is the most important thing, and nobody wants to hear that. If somebody, whenever people come to me and say, Cyn, my hair isn't growing, what should I do? The first thing that I want to say is, what is your diet? But people get so mad I say that because people want me to tell them, oh, it's not your diet. Your diet and what you eat has nothing to do with your hair. You just on your hair and it's going to make it grow. No, your hair starts inside. When you put a product on your hair, the only thing that it is meant to do is cleanse the follicle so it can get into the follicle to increase blood flow. That is the main objective of any hair growth product that you use. It is to scalp of debris so it can get inside of the follicle so it can speed up blood flow. That's it. And some products do than others. But that's bottom line. The reason that it's speeding up blood flow is speeding up blood flow within the body. So you need a blood flow and increase your hair growth, the things that you intake in the body. If you drink a cup of water every day, when you first, your metabolism is sped up. There's a video that I tomorrow for you guys on this laser that I have. And I will show it to y'all going downstairs. I'm sorry. I supposed to be showing to y'all. But there's a video that I'm going to be recording for you guys, and it's on a scalp laser. And I'm going to show you guys scalp laser works. But the whole purpose of a scalp laser is to increase your scalp's metabolism. It is to increase the metabolism of the cells inside your hair follicle during the first of 3 growth phases of your hair. So healthy hair starts on the inside. It has to do with the shampoos and conditioners that you use. Nothing. It has nothing to do with the curve that you're using. Nothing. The number one thing that you need to focus on when it comes to hair growth is what you put inside of your body. Because certain people with certain diets, like you'll stunt your hair growth. If you're really, 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 really overweight, or if your diet is changing drastically, you will notice a difference in your hair growth. You will. Healthy hair starts on the inside. Your iron is so low and is making, yes. If you get your iron higher, it'll make your hair you should drink some moringa tea. Tea, baby. And you can get it from, you can either get moringa oil from let me know if you want me to type it. You can get moringa oil from my website, or you can go on Amazon and just type in moringa tea. in moringa tea. And then order some moringa tea and then drink a glass of it, at least one a day, and it'll really start you on the inside. I'm gonna type it. Y'all hear my kids? Baby, the reason they think like I can't hear them. My door is open and I'm looking at them. I don't care. Yeah, because then sometimes there's a such thing as too much iron. So try moringa tea. I love water. I drink so much water until I can't. Yes. Girl, I should be drinking no Pepsi for my died. But yeah. Yes, and my moderator said plus iron pills make you constipated. So maybe you should take it because you're gonna have better, but you ain't gonna be able to boo-boo. So you gonna be feeling good, girl, but you ain't even gonna be able to get it out. And you're gonna be nauseous and you ain't gonna be able to boo-boo, girl. Just drink some moringa. That is not cute. Nauseous and you gotta boo-boo. I mean, you can't. So you just sitting on the toilet like, oh, it won't come out. And you gotta throw up. Girl, don't do it. Oh, that is a hallucination, girl. Can I ask you, is it okay to finger detangle then? Or is the comb have to go through it because I feel like... You guys, shedding is normal. There's nothing wrong with shedding. Your hair... If the person loses anywhere from 100 strands every 3 days to lose 100 strands a day. And then some people use your strands of hair throughout the week. But either way, in a 7-day period, you're going to lose 100 strands of hair. Shedding is normal. And you doing this, that's not detangling your hair. The average person has over 100,000 follicles on their head, and most have over about two strands of hair in each follicle. And then you got 4 fingers and a thumb, and you have hundreds and thousands of strands on your hair. Does this comb through all 100,000 of your hair properly? No, this is not enough. This is why I have single strand knots. Finger detangling is why the natural community is plagued with single strand knots. This will not, you have fingers and 100,000 strands of hair on your head. You tell me. You tell me. 4 fingers, thumb. 100,000 strands. 4 fingers and a thumb. Over 100,000 strands. I'm gonna say it one more time. 4 fingers, try to type it. As many people as feel like it, type it, please. 4 fingers and a thumb versus 100,000 strands. Over 100 strands and 4 fingers and a thumb. No, it makes no sense. I'm not trying to be argumentative. That doesn't make sense. Thank you, Ashley. 4 fingers and a thumb versus 100 strands of hair. Like, are you gonna go on a trip with 1 pair of drawers? No, don't be combing your 100,000 strands of hair with 4 fingers and no thumb. That don't make no sense to the people. Y'all not spending the church's money right. Y'all just not spending the church's money right. That don't make no sense. It don't make it make sense. 4 fingers and a thumb and 100,000 strands of hair on your head makes no sense. Is there ever a time to use protein or low porosity hair? No. Nope. There's never a time. The only time that you can use
you should use protein on happy hair is if you have somehow high porosity hair into. The only time you should use protein on low porosity hair is if you have like relaxed it and turned it into high porosity hair, or and damaged it and turned it into high porosity hair. Then and you want to get it back there, then yeah, but no, low porosity hair does not use period. Period. For real, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just. I should do well. I can't. Honest K Edwards. By the way, my maiden name. By the way, but I can't really do that because whenever my daughter was like a baby, I looked her and I said, "Listen, your mama do hair, so all that little stuff, we not doing that, okay?" She was looking at me like. And she got pepper on her mouth. She's looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about? So when I wash your hair, we're not doing that. So mine never screamed. I have no idea. And then when I was standing behind the chair, I would not do hair if their child was screaming. I'm not a child's hair. So if I did any child's hair, it was because they were one of my clients who I've had years child, and I knew she raised our kids right. So I never dealt with kids screaming. So I don't have any pointers for that. I'm sorry. That ain't my thing. It ain't no lucky me. You gotta get them. I ain't lucky. I don't. No, I'm intentional. I set my intentions and I make it plain. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe it's because y'all not professional hairstylists, so y'all didn't know how to tell no. But my daughter, I never had that problem. What about taking sea moss? It depends on the person. Everybody's body reacts different to it. I know they use sea moss on their hair and it was high porosity like me and broke their hair out, broke their face out, broke their scalp out. And she went to her dermatologist. Come to find out, it was because of one of the medications that she was on. So I cannot give that type of counsel, or I just can't. I'm not, and then this the YouTube, then you're like, oh, go do this, go do that. Then I'm gonna leave this video up, it's recorded, then you try calling people like, oh, see it said, see use. I ain't said nothing. I don't know, girl. I can't give a little consultation over the YouTube. Okay? I don't know. I tried to can, but I can't. I'm sorry, I don't know, girl. I don't be trying to debug myths. It's just like I thought, because I'm a professional cosmetologist. So when I'm in the shop, whenever I was in the hair world, I was only on other professional cosmetologists, and we don't talk about this stuff. Not true. Hairstylists are not. I do not know one cosmetologist that's like deep in it, like a nerve chemicals and stuff like me, that likes rice water. Every licensed cosmetologist that I know hates rice water. And one of the reasons they hate it is because their clients walk in with that stinking stuff in their head and they know that it's not that damn gotta do is get a regular protein treatment. Protein treatments that you could get that are more powerful, because rice water is just protein. It's a homemade protein treatment. It's a bacteria that is alive protein, just like steak is protein because it used to be alive. So is hey girl, you just got here, Miss Brandon. You just got here, Miss Brandon. Other reason I said that, one of my really good friends at high school, her last name was Brandon, and I just love the fact that her last name was a first name. So like, hi, Miss Brandon. How you, Brandon? That's why I said it to you like that. So are you, Miss Brandon? Hi, Miss Brandon. Stuck in your hair all day, and somebody go hook up to you. They gonna be, you gonna be like, I'm Miss Brandon.
I'm Miss Brandon. How you doing? My name is Mrs. Brandon. If you need Mrs. Brandon. Can products really do suppose the formula changes, then yes, in theory, but if something works, shouldn't always work if the formula same. No, because you change. You change. Your hair gets gray over time. Gray hair is out of the melanin that used to be in there. The same hair strand, but over time, as you get older, the melanin ends up leaving your hair. The hair shaft, your hair shaft 20 is not the same hair shaft at 50. It's completely different. No, your hair will stay the same. No, your scalp will not all the same. It won't. If your diet changes, your hair can change. You go from a really, really healthy diet to that one, you will notice the difference in your hair. You will. If you stop drinking enough water, you notice the difference in your hair and skin. You will. Just because a product works today doesn't mean it'll work good for you tomorrow. That's not true. Everybody's different. And you are constantly. And once again, careful using that. Just because she used it and it's okay does not mean it's going to be good for your body. A lot of the diseases that we have in this country they're self-inflicted because people use things just because they see in a commercial and they look good, and then it has a negative reaction with the other things that you use in your body, and then you're screwed. But people don't understand it because they're like, "Oh, the commercial look good. It must work." No. You can put a commercial together right now. You got a good enough camera. You got a good enough script. You got enough money to pay a real cute model, to pay her to say something good, and a good enough before and after picture. You can sell anything. Oh, everybody do that to you, Brandon. It's just do that. It's gonna be stuck in my head all day, Miss Brandon. Hey, Miss Brandon. How you doing? And I'm not trying to say Miss Brandon is like ghetto. That's why I'm like Miss Brandon. But it just make you feel you want to be bougie. Like I don't even. What? You don't have sparkling water? You have? No. My last name. I am Mrs. Brandon. You do not know. I only do water. You have 5 minutes, or I'm calling my dad. I swear to God. That's how you feel if your last name is Brandon. Oh my God. Hi, babe.
Shut up.
Oh my God. You look so hot. No, you look so hot. I have a whole like Grizzly Adams thing, like with you. Oh my God. So hot. So he looks, guys. Oh my God. Mrs. Brandon, like, where are my moderators? I get distracted when he comes in my room. When I'm in the office, oh, Miss Brandon. Oh my God. And I'll be like, we could not be friends, because anytime somewhere I would purposely like because I don't even do it like when I go somewhere like, oh, this is my friend, da 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 da, first and last name. But no, I would be like, this is my friend. I'll be like, this is my friend Abby. This is my friend Brittany. This is my friend Jessica. This is my friend Mrs. Brandon. Mrs. Brandon. Yeah, like shit. She just sound like she has money. It sounds like her dad pays all of her dads. Mrs. Brandon. Mrs. Burns with the shot. You better be smiling. Because my last name, my maiden name is Edwards. How you say, you can't say Edward sexy in no way form. In no shape or form. Cynthia Edwards, Miss Edwards, Miss Edwards. There's no what. And then my last name is Smith, which is cool. But like whenever we go places, people will be like, oh, or we'll be like, oh, Smith. They'll be like, really seriously, like, what's your last name? And we're like, really is Mr. and Mrs. Smith, like from the movie. So no, people think I'm a dude online when I have. It's so true. Because I think people just automatically assume, because I'm laughing because when I used to work at this ice cream place out here, and then we didn't have name tags, we had our names on the, and so it said C. Edwards, and I remember I had my hair like in a ponytail, and somebody was like, tell him to come here, tell C. Edwards, what's his name, Chris or something? And then I turned around and was like, no, nigga, my name's Cynthia. And then he started dying laughing. Like, I was like, no, nigga, Cynthia, what up? How can I help you? Like, no, what's good? You want a banana split or no? And they all was just dying on the floor. But that's been my life. That's why I started laughing when you said that. Because Edwards is like, not a guy, I'm a girl, you know? And then my mom's, I ain't gonna lie, my whole life, I wish, I was like, damn, like, why can we switch? Can I have my mama name? Because my mama last name it sounds wrong. I just feel like my mama last name sounds hard. My mom's main name is Leonard. It's just, I don't know, it's like Cynthia Leonard. Reginald Leonard, Darnay Leonard, Alicia Leonard. Those are my aunties. Like Yolanda Leonard. Like you just be feeling like, ooh, that just sounds like some stuff. People from the deep. Leonard. Oh, them there. I remember, this is the last story, I promise. Whenever I went to middle school, my 8th grade year, we ended up switching schools. So my 8th grade year, I went to the same middle school that my mom, her brothers and sisters went to. So I'll never forget, his name was Mr. Botani. And I guess my mama and my aunties and them used to terrorize him because just like my mom, as y'all know. And so I walked in, you know, Miss Leonard, you... Sorry. He was like, first he was calm. He had his book in his hand. He was like, yeah, you come in over there, like a real short skin guy with glasses. And he came in, he said, oh no, you're Leonard? Cynthia Leonard, you go out in the hall. No. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything. This is my, like, I don't want any of that riffraff in my class. I know all about you, Leonard, and I don't have time for it. I'm going to bring that here. It's been 20-something, 30 years since I've had to put up with that bullshit, and I'm not going to do it today. I was like, that has nothing to do with me. That was my mom. So Leonard's day was just, but you know, it is what it is. What's a good preservative homemade products? Vitamin E. But I recommend preservative if you're going to make products at home. It is really important that you make sure that you buy good preservatives. But vitamin E is a great preservative, but you have to make sure you get a really good vitamin E. But vitamin E is great. They even had a story from Miami Elementary School. Remember the Cosby Show? I don't like that because that was my name too, and I probably would have slapped one of them because I'm short and I had short man's complex a little bit. So like I would have slapped one. That's not funny. I like it. Give me their number, one of them. I don't like it. And I don't think I would have liked that as a kid. Oh, they were some haters. Like I bet they all look funny now too. Cause it's like that. The ones that look funny, if it's anybody that's younger on here and you dealing with people at school to get on your nerves, you ain't gonna see none of them when you get grown. Most likely, every last one of them look dusty. Most of them hit their prime then. Most of the bully school, they hit their prime in high school, and it's all downhill from there. I know my bully from high school, we actually had first name, her first name, middle name. Y'all know my middle name. Oh, well, you watching this? I don't care. Her name is. And like, I went Instagram the other day, and I'm like, she got a mustache now. And she chunky. That's what she, because she used to, I don't like her. I don't care. Damn it. Thank you. I'm a challenge. My knees just, okay, so what? My feet are swinging right now on the floor, but that's none of your business. My feet don't touch the floor when I sit on the couch, but husband like it, so I'm just playing, y'all. They jacked up. They had rough lives. Let me tell you something. I'm not wishing them bad on nobody, but I do gotta say it made me feel real good. Like the one dude that broke my heart that I told y'all I had to work at Burger King. Everybody that I know that has ever crossed me is not doing good in life right now. I wish nothing bad on nobody, but I'm a real good person. That's why I be telling people on social media, don't be coming for me because everybody that I know that came for me when I was younger are not, they not doing good in life right now. And their business, they were talking shit when I was younger. But hey girl, how you doing? I didn't make it up. That's just the way the cookie crumble in their bakery. I'm not nothing bad on nobody. That's just what happened. Not. I didn't do it. What's my height? Why you want to know how tall I am? If you start judging me till you this, I'm not gonna do nothing because I can't. But still, I just want to make you feel scared. That's how you know I'm high challenge because it's like here is my spirit is acting me telling you how tall I am. I like to tell people that I'm 5'1", but I'm 5 foot even. Or whatever. Because I think one time I had went to when I was pregnant with my daughter, I had went, you know how you be doing your checkup and stuff, and I think maybe the girl was new and she was like 5'1". I was like, oh girl, I didn't grow. But then when I had my baby and stuff, and then I went back, they was like, oh, you 5 feet. And I was like, so I shrunk. Like she a hater. I was like, the new one is the hater. She just don't know, but really the first one was new and she didn't know what she was doing. So I'm 5 feet even. I'm 5 feet even. Don't ask me again. Is a hot oil treatment good for relaxed hair? Yes, ma'am, it is. But just make sure that after you do the hot oil treatment, you wash your hair really good and cleanse your scalp so your follicles not blocked. Is it advisable to oil the scalp? Yeah, I noticed that. Since I stopped doing this, I used to do oils and penetrate. No, you do not. Your scalp does not. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but your scalp doesn't. Your scalp already has
oil come out from it, and it's called sebum. But a lot of people don't know this because a lot of people block the follicles, so the sebum are able to come up through the hair shaft. So your hair feels really dry, but it's because you're blocking the natural oil that's coming out of the hair follicle. But no, you are not supposed to. You're not supposed to grease your scalp. Even if you do treatment, like do your oil treatment, set under the dryer, then use a really detoxifying shampoo to get all the fatty deposits and stuff off your scalp, and then proceed with styling. But oils and butters are for the hair shaft and retention. There are a couple of oils and butters that you can put on the hair shaft, like moringa oil and things like that. Almond oil, I love. Give me a 3. If y'all want me to do a whole video on oils, I will do that. If enough of you give me a 3, I'm gonna leave this up. And if I get enough 3s in the replay, I'll do one. But one of my favorite oils is almond oil, because I'm about to sound like a geek. So just take notes, and then y'all can look it up, because it's going to take me too long to try to figure out a different way to say this. Almond oil, the particles of almond oil are very, 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 very small. And because those particles are so small, it's super duper them to penetrate and go deep within the hair follicle to stimulate blood flow and stuff. And it works really, really good going into the hair shaft, going through the cuticle to penetrate, especially if you have low hair, you have a cuticle that is really, really tight, almost closed shut. But with almond oil, if you mix whatever your oils, if you mix what essential oil is with almond oil, it will take whatever those essential oils directly into the hair follicle, whatever you need. So, okay. So you 5'7" and your best friend is even. Short people are. We may be a little, but seeing laugh aloud is hot oil treatment good. So, I already read that. My bad. Can I ask you, does your hair strand change every 7 years? Is this the hair follicles and cuticles are changing, for a better choice of words? No. So your hair goes through, your hair has 3 growth phases, and I'm going to give you, I promise that I promise you, please, you, the person who asked me that question, I am going to make a video valuable enough information. I'm not, but your hair goes through different growth phases, certain things that you need to do in each growth phase. Actually, I'll be explaining that in my laser video that I'm recording tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get up really early and get all of my recording done so I can get that video edited and up tomorrow by 5. So please check back for that, because and the video that I'm posting tomorrow is going to be on alopecia, and not just traction, like real alopecia, and a specific type, the most common type that most of us are suffering from. And not only is the video going to be about alopecia, I'm going to explain the hair growth process and how alopecia starts and how to combat it. It's combatable. So yes. And there are a lot of things that you can do. Like, let's say if you're a black person, if you're just black, if you're a woman and all of the in your family have like bald spots right here, or like at like anywhere, there's some. Listen, Kay Edwards, we was doing real good. Kay Edwards, we was doing real good. Don't be talking about your short friends. But look, my tall friends, it don't bother me. I ain't gonna lie. This is the only time. This is the last story that we're gonna go off. This is the only time a tall girl ever. I was in the lunch line at school, and I was at a new school, so I didn't know nobody. Okay. I'm standing at the lunch line. Minding my own damn business. And I just see all of the light blocked. I'm like, why is it dark? Just right here. And then I found, and for those who don't know, I'm a Cancer, so I'm big on my personal space, goddamn it. And if I could reach my hand out and touch you, you are too close. You are too close.
Okay? And so I'm the bottle. I'm this bottle. This who is behind me. This is her head. And I'm turning this way. I'm facing this way. So I turned around. I was like, you good? And then she was like, hey, little mama, what up? You thick as hell. Girl, I was like, girl, you big ass. Girl, if you don't get your ass from up on the fuck off from over here, girl, I'm not even, girl, I don't even like my fruit stuff. You'll get your big ass from on over here. Like, oh, little mama, like, I ain't gonna tell you. You ain't gonna take, girl. And it was a girl that I don't like. I got a short man complex. Only time I don't like tall girls. Other than that, y'all cool. Oh, I don't like that. Don't. That's all. Oh, it just made me irritate. That's why I keep touching my braid. I don't like stuff like that. Other than that, everything cool. But she came behind dude like, what up, baby girl? Like, what up? What up? My girl, I will blow your shit out. If your big ass, if you don't get your big ass, your big ass from over here, they talk about I'm thick as hell. I know. And you tall as hell, girl, if you get your big ass up off of here, talk about you take it. You're gonna take these hands. You're gonna take this ass whooping, big girl. That's what you're gonna take. My mama should have never told me that. It don't matter how the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Come on, big girl. Okay, Kay Edwards, that's the only time I got problems. Other than that, y'all cool. But that one, girl, I don't even like my fruit sauce. Don't come over here. Baby girl, like, what up? What's popping? You thick as hell. That's when you like Brandon. Miss Brandon, Miss Brandon, please? Sam Chris, yes, a Kansas, we cool. Like, we cool. But I just like my own perfect. Like, everybody's tripping. If you a Cancer on here, give me a 4, please. If you a Cancer, people know about Cancers is that we are most of. First of all, no, that's not. I just like my space because I like to be able to control my energy and that's around me and stuff. And I just, I don't always want to talk to people. I always want to like talk on the phone. I don't really like going to places where it's a bunch of people. Like, I can count on one hand many times I've been to the club in my life. And every time I complain the whole time. I don't like going to the grocery store. Anywhere that it's like large groups of people. And I just know. And like, even when people say stuff, and like somebody was to say something on here, even if I look mad, I'm irritated. Like, why are you talking? Like, stop. Any case you know that it's just like, or even oils, like just I don't know. You just, why? And that's why I never really understand like trolls and people who video and don't like it and then leave a comment. I don't do that because I don't know if it's I don't know. I just don't spend that much time. I will not watch a video of a person that I don't like. So that's like, even me, if somebody get on, I know every taste. Some people don't like me. Some people don't like the sound of my voice. Don't care. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. But it's like, if I come on, there are certain YouTubers that voices just irritate me. And I ain't off. I won't be like, your voice irritating as hell. That takes too much energy, too much diet, too much connected. I just sign off. I don't get it. Oh, Aquarius. Listen, Aquarius be like, what street y'all gonna be on? We're gonna be on First Street. Aquarius be like, bet. I'm about to go on Street 115. How far is 115 from you? 15? Damn, I don't take that. 15 minutes. What's like 3 hours from you? Girl, like, as long as you don't move on like 600th Street, then the Aquarius gonna be like, bet. Let me house on like 750. I already know. I love Aquarius. Aquarius, how are you talking? You be like, good morning to Aquarius. They be like, if I don't speak back, she don't see me. If I don't say nothing, then they're not gonna see me, and then they just gonna walk away. Yeah. Please don't kill me, okay? I'll get you now, girl. It's okay. Right. See, I remember this time when I was in school, this girl didn't like me at all. She was taller and bigger than me and thought I was gonna go to jail by the time I stabbed her in her. Oh. Listen, okay, this is what happened with me. I never got picked on in school or nothing like that because I was short. Was try it. Like when I first went to school, like I think I told some of y'all this story before. I was in my locker and this girl just walked up to my locker and was like, I heard you don't like me. I was like, I just got here. Like, I don't even know. I was literally in my locker trying to figure out how to open the locker, the combination. I didn't even know combination. I'm like, I just got here. I don't even know my combination. I don't know. Like, I heard you don't like me. And we go back to school. I'm like, wait, I was going to ask what you stabbed her with, but I don't want to ask. I was like, I don't know if you got in trouble for getting stabbed, for stabbing somebody, so let's just skip over it, because I don't want to be offended, because listen, I'm not no trap queen. The po-po come like, did she say she be like, yup, she sure did. 2 minutes for 45 seconds, ain't no big old girl named Diablo about to be making me wash her drawers and filling on my yard. She said it at 2 minutes 30 seconds that she stabbed somebody. A bit girl, you best stop talking about it, because if the po-po come looking for you, girl, I love you and you be supporting, I'ma tell. I'm not going to jail. Have y'all seen Beyond Scared Straight? They call me Diablo. I'm not going to jail. I'm 5 feet tall. I can scrap now. Like the biggest girl I ever, 6'1". That don't mean nothing. My mama short too. She was like, you hit them in their eye first, they're going to grab it. Then you hit them in the eye or the nose, they're going to grab it too, and just don't stop. Just don't let them get no hits in. I was good. But Diablo? Did y'all see Beyond Scared Straight? They call me. You lie. I'm not have to be her girlfriend, babe. Where do you want me to wash your drawers? In the sink or the toilet? It's the same thing, but what do you want? Whatever you like for you, for protection. So I'm not going to jail. So nope, I'm not going to jail. It's not my husband, love him to death, but we did too. I said, listen, you ain't trapped. You ain't on that doughboy shit, is you? Because I'm not going. The police come, I don't know nothing about the door. I'm going to be like, hey, always, that's his side of the bed. He always lifting it up over there. Okay? He don't let me go in that room. Oh, his friend Ray live on 22nd Street phone. His passcode to his phone, this ain't really my husband's passcode, is 556678. What else you want? Because you should have told me out there selling that stuff. Don't be surprised at me. I'm going to surprise you, and I'm going to tell them where it at. It's under the mattress. The hell? Sure can't. Sure can't. amino acids, protein, then because I rarely see any products without some type of silk amino acid in them. Silk amino acid is one of the main things we'll put in the products to give it slip, to make it feel slippery and slide and stuff for the protein. It's slip. You guys, I'm not being smart. Just for you to get a clearer understanding, literally Google and type in what is amino acid. How is silk amino acid good for the hair? That's what I want everybody to do. I'm not on YouTube trying to be like, oh, I'm God. Ask me everything. I know all. You don't know as much as me. No, that's not what I'm saying. I want us all to be self-sufficient. What if something happens and I don't make video for months? What if something happens and you can't talk to me or something? Like, what if something happens and I can't make videos? I do not want to a fan base or a following of people who are solely dependent on me for their goals. That's the point. I want to create different versions of myself. I want to create a bunch of different people who know they shit. I want everybody that's ever watched a video of mine to be able to sit full of people that don't really know nothing about hair, and you can be like, nope, that's not where your hair is growing. Nope, that oil is not for your scalp. That oil is for retention. That oil is for scalp penetration. That oil can heal this. I want you guys to know these. So I'm not like just pussyfooting like here. No, like everything that I talk about, you can go research for yourself. I really want you to go research silk amino acids. What are acids? Go on YouTube, type in what is silk amino acid. Is silk, like test your porosity. I have a video on porosity, me to add it, and all you do, find your porosity and then type in, is silk amino acid good for low porosity hair? Is silk amino for medium porosity hair? Is it good for high hair? And you will have your answer in grave detail with pictures to go with. And then if you still isn't enough information for you, then come back and then I'll make a whole video just for you. But I want us to start doing the beginning layers because that's why we're at the place that we get. Right, people think I'm so quiet, but I really feel like some people speak just because they don't have anything real to say and just tell them, oh, dumb as fuck. That's what oh God. And I just feel sometimes like my right and my duty as a human being, that was dumb. That was dumb. Don't do that no more. Because somebody will smack you. No. Don't say that. And so I just don't say nothing because that's how I feel all the time. And I can't keep it to myself. So I just stand by my most of the time. Unless I meet somebody. So basically, girl, when we all gotta go to cosmetology school because this is hard to keep up, it's a long life process. And that's true. Miss Moore, okay. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, but I just feel like if I say anything more than what I'm about to say is already too much. For whatever reason, the cosmetology field is the one profession that everybody on the planet feels like, even though they have no education behind it. Like nobody's just going. Every blue moon, you'll have somebody like try to phone battery and stuff like that, but you'll never see nobody walk up to a dealership or to no mechanic and be like, okay, how you fix a battery? What's the best oil to use to fix a battery? Tell me now. Oh, so you don't want to tell me what the best oil is to fix the battery and how exactly you fix a battery? You tell me. I'm about to write a review. I want to tell me how to fix a battery. It's hard. You spend in cosmetology school, we spend 2 years in school. Boone is in cosmetology school right now. In school, they closed down, so she had to go to school online. You're in school for years. Oh no. If you've never been to cosmetology school, if you didn't spend 2 years in school and $35,000 cosmetology school, no. You learned everything that I learned in 2 years from watching a couple YouTube videos, from watching hundreds of YouTube videos. And if you did, I want all my money. Cool. I can't learn how to be an accountant or ultrasound tech or from watching YouTube videos. You can't learn how to be a nurse from watching YouTube videos. So why do people expect to learn everything about cosmetology from watching a couple YouTube videos? Or like, why do you expect to learn everything that I've learned 13 years and hundreds and thousands of dollars from a couple of questions? Like, it's a lot of girls are going that social services, but a lot of girls are going that on social services and they have to work or go, they pay for them to go to school, their benefits. And I mean, if that's what you want to do, then that's fine. But hair is not the type of industry that you get into, because only the survive the hair industry. All y'all see is the pretty parts. It is part of my job, the hair industry look pretty. That's what I do for it. As a hairstylist, as a cosmetologist, as a braider, anybody in the beauty profession, it is my job. What's wrong, baby? Incoming. It's my job to make everything in the hair industry look beautiful, from the person who sits in my chair to owning a hair salon to having a studio products. It is my job to make everything look easy, but there is nothing beautiful or easy about the hair industry. Nothing. Did you put it on, boo? Here I come. I'm about to be done. Is rose water good to detox the scalp? Yes, it is. That's what I use to detox my scalp, my daughter's scalp. I actually make my own rose water. I love rose water. On my other, I actually have a video on how to make rose water. Just type in rose water, Cyn Doll. Yes, rose. Rose water is my number one, and then tea tree, then moringa. Water, moringa, rose water, moringa, tea tree, biotin. It's something else. I can't think of it right now. No problem. So girl, thank you. Yeah, so I'm not trying to be like, I can give you like the basics for like everyday care, the same type of basics that my clients on how to take care of their hair in between their appointments with me and things of that nature. But if y'all expecting hairstylists to teach y'all that they learned in 2 years of cosmetology school and $35,000 later, 25, however much money they spent on cosmetology school, y'all, is hair looks simple, but it's not. It's not. Because if it was, an amazing hairstylist. If it was easy, there would be a bunch of Cyn Dolls, a bunch of the master stylists, a bunch of Janae Mickles, a bunch of deeper hair TVs, but there's not. A bunch of J's. I'm trying to think of all. A bunch of beauty can braids, but there's not. There's not, because it's not that easy. If it was easy to do, everybody can quote in All of Destiny, because she said that on our Zoom chat that we had together. If it was easy, everybody do it, but everybody's not doing it because it's not. It's not. The field of cosmetology is extremely complex. If you really get into it, there's a difference between hairstyling and cosmetology. There's a difference. I have hair storage, or is it okay from the health food? Rice water. I mean, rose water is good. Yeah, as long as it's good. As long as you read the ingredients and the natural ingredients as possible, and they don't have a whole lot of preservatives and stuff like that. Oh, I love Erica J's. Yes, thank you. I forgot about her. I mean, not forgot, but like. Or Jackie. I love her. It just popped up it'd be stuck in my head. I'm sorry. I'm in the health field. I think that the body is so simple and it's very complex. Thank Martha. People think that it's simple. People like, oh, all I gotta do is put this lotion on and my eczema gonna be gone. No, it's not. You cannot fix a problem externally and not fix it internally too. So if you a whole bunch all of these different products and no product is working here, that means that your problem is internal, not external. So if you use all of these and none of these products are working, you either have a blocked and you need to clear it, or you have something going on the inside of your body that is in your blood flow to the hair follicle very, very, very minimum, and it is making the metabolism of your hair cells inside of the hair follicle that are in charge of your hair grow out there, peekabooing. You're making it slow down because of the things that you're putting in, and we don't understand that. So highly correct. Everyone who says they can do hair, everyone who say they can do hair, yeah. So we're all done. If nobody, no, all done because it is almost 7 o'clock. We have been on here for 3 hours and 3 minutes and 27 seconds. And I love you guys. Everybody go comment. Seriously, I need everybody to once this live ends, please, I love y'all so much. Not here in the comments. Wait. As soon as this video ends, give it like 10 minutes because it takes like 10 minutes to go to my actual YouTube channel. Then once you see it there, go in there and comment and tell me your favorite part about this live. And for part 2, I need you guys to tell me what video you need to see next. I don't care if it's about business. I don't care if it's about hair growth, about length retention, anything. I need you guys to leave me in the comments below once this video is saved on my YouTube channel. I need you to share. Tell me exactly what types of video you need, what you need help with the most, and I promise you, every comment in my like how to get rid of athlete's foot, how to fix your toe jam. I ain't got athlete's foot and I don't got no, but I will make a video letting you know how to fix it because I'm a herbalist and I'm a nerd. And I'm gonna let you know. I love y'all. As soon as this video is over, comment. Okay. I love you.